And I think I'm live. If it's coming in glitchy, guys, let me know. That way I don't have to do it during the game. We'll stop the stream. We'll try to get more people in here after the fact. I'll have to set up another stream. But it doesn't seem to be coming in as glitchy now. Right before I was about to go live, it seemed glitchy. I think we're good to go. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. But let me know if it's coming in well. We got about 25 people in here. I appreciate it, man. We're going to call the Mets and the Red Sox game tonight. Hopefully the Mets could get to 3-2. They were able to tie it up at 2 apiece with the record yesterday. I wasn't able to do the game, but apparently that's good luck. So hopefully I don't ruin that today at Fenway Park. The Mets will have a debut pitcher today that I'm really looking forward to. What's going on, Student Richard? What's going on, Nate? What's going on, Lake Nona? Thanks for being here, man. Marjorie is in the chat. Lake Nona, thank you guys for being here. Jawad, Student, thank you. Crispy, Kristaps Porzingis, thank you. Irma, I saw that OGR was in the chat as well. Thank you to everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. We're going to go over the lineups. David Peterson will be starting for the New York Mets. He'll be making his Major League debut. What's going on, Thomas Cusack? Waka Waka. That's right. Waka pitched well last night. He gave up 1 run in 5 innings. The Mets bats did the work. What's going on? Thank you to everybody for being here, though. I do appreciate it. Fly Eagles TV in the chat. Meet the Mets. What's going on, my man? How you doing, my man? Meet the Mets is awesome. One of my OGs. He's a creator himself. Thank you for being here, buddy. Alex Sports. So, let's jump into the lineups real quick. And then we will... We'll get to the rest of it. But, yeah, I was just running a little late because I had to put out a New York Giants video. As far as the lineups goes, you got David Peterson on the hill for the New York Mets, making his debut going against Matt Hall, the left-handed pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. It'll be at Fenway Park. So for all the Yankee fans out there, well, there you go. I think you're rooting for us tonight for once. Met fans and Yankee fans should be in sync tonight. We're playing your arch rival. As far as the lineup goes, and I know OGR is a big Red Sox fan, so... Hopefully we get you guys tonight. As far as the lineup goes, the Mets leading off will be Ahmed Rosario playing shortstop. He's 5 for 16 on the year with an RBI. Pete Alonso in the 2-hole. He's 2 for 16. He hit his first home run yesterday. Jeff McNeil in the 3 spot. J.D. Davis in the cleanup. Michael Conforto will be batting 5th. Cespedes in the 6-hole. Robbie Cano batting 7th. Wilson Ramos will be behind home plate. And Brandon Nimmo will be batting 9th. For the Red Sox, Matt Hall will be on the hill. You have Peraza at second base leading off. J.D. Martinez will be the DH. You have Devers or Devers. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. I'm not an American League fan. Will be batting 3rd. Bogarts will be batting in the cleanup spot at shortstop. Pilar will be in right field batting 5th. Chavez, I think that's how it's pronounced, batting 6th. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be playing center field, batting 7th. Plawecki, the former New York Met, batting 8th and catching. And Benintendi will be playing left field and batting 9th. And thank you so much, OJR, for the love, man. I really appreciate it. That he says, Tana, what's good, my man? Good luck to your Mets. The way the Red Sox are playing, the kid may throw a no-hitter. We'll see. I'm excited to see him pitch, man, because I read the scouting report on him before I went live today. He throws in the mid to low. He throws about 93, 94. He's got a plus slider, good control, former first-round pick for the New York Mets. So I'm excited to see what Peterson's got. And who knows, maybe you find a diamond in the rough. You know, I talk about it all the time with Jacob deGrom. Nobody had any expectations for deGrom where he first came up. I'm not saying he's going to be a great pitcher, but you're always excited to see a guy when he gets called up from the farms, and maybe Peterson could bulk this rotation. The Mets definitely have a lot of holes right now with all the injuries that they've had. What's going on, Harrison Jolly? Thanks for popping in the stream, my man. What's going on? And Benjamin Wynn's in the chat. What's going on, man? Let's go Mets kick. Yeah, I know all Yankee fans are definitely rooting for the New York Mets tonight. There's no doubt about it. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up. Hopefully the Mets are able to get to 3-2. And then tomorrow, and I know it's a 4-game series, 2 there, 2 at home, we have a chance to go up 3-0 on the Red Sox because you got the DeGrom pitching if we're able to pull out a win tonight. So let's get a W tonight, and then we start dreaming about getting to 4-2 on the season. As far as the rest of the division goes, you got the Tampa Bay Rays facing Atlanta. Atlanta dropped to 1-1 just a couple of days ago. Last night. 2-2 last night, and the Mets tied them up in the division. The Marlins, we know what's going on over there. As far as the rest of the division goes, the Nationals trail 3-1 against the Blue Jays. That's good news for the New York Mets. The Phillies, I'm not 100% sure. But, they play the Yankees. It was postponed. So, in the division, the Nationals trail 3-1. The Braves, no score. What's going on, Adele? Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. What's going on, Alfonso? Thanks for being here. What's your thoughts on the Marlins? My thoughts on the Marlins? It sucks. I'm not too surprised, being that Florida has been a big contributing factor with the pandemic. A lot of people have been getting sick over there, so if there was a team that was going to get it, it doesn't really surprise me that the Marlins are that team. I think 17. I don't know if it's strictly players or members of the team have gotten it now. I don't know what they're going to do. I have no idea. I don't know what the plan is with that. I don't know if they could call it minor leaguers. I don't know. But it sucks. Hopefully they straighten it out. Any word on the Mets' new owner? Nothing as of now. We're hoping it's Steve Cohen. It would be nice. He'd be the richest owner in all of baseball. What's my name? My name is Chris, but you could call me Bartholomew. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. What's going on? Darren. Darren's got some money on the Mets tonight. He's bet against the Mets the last couple of times. So I'm glad you got some money on the Mets tonight. What's going on, Elvis Anthony, man? Thanks so much for being here. Asia, thank you so much for love. I appreciate that. $5 donation. She says, stand up, my sexy Dana. Please kick some Red Sox tails. By the way, Goose Sports says hi. Hello there, Goose Sports. Goose is the man. Hope he's doing well. And Asia, thank you so much for popping into the stream. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, obviously, like I said at the top of the stream, Yankee fans are definitely rooting for the New York Mets to take down Boston tonight. New York will be happy with a win tonight, no doubt about it. Both teams will be very happy. Yeah, I would love Steve Cohen. He'd be the richest owner in all of baseball. It's a sport where you can spend as much as you want, so it's a huge advantage if you have an owner that's worth like $13 or $14 billion. So it would be nice. And you know what would happen if we got Steve Cohen. He'd come in here and he'd try to put the Mets on the map. We'd spend like lunatics, being that we share a city with the New York Yankees. So I think Met fans would be very excited if we were able to get another owner, especially Steve Cohen. What's going on, Jameson Taylor, man? Thanks so much for popping in the stream. What's going on, D Wins, man? I appreciate that, man. John's always in my streams, man. Huge Mets fan, great supporter of the channel. I really appreciate you for being here, man. Hopefully we get to enjoy a good game tonight. Game set to start in 2 minutes. I meant to go live about 6-7 minutes earlier, but yeah, big news. Well, not big news, but a roster move came out for the New York Giants. Giants went out there, got a cornerback. So we'll see. We'll see with that storyline how that plays out for the Giants. But let's see what we got here. So pissed the Yankees game got postponed. Yeah, no, you're playing tomorrow from what I saw. The only reason the Yankees haven't played the last 2 days is because of they were going to the same locker room where the Marlins had it. So that's why the Yankees been suspended. But once they're out of Philly, they're going to be playing again. Afghanistan, what's going on, my man? Thank you so much for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Andy Garcia says, "Get that dub, get that dub." Andy says. What did you think about Pete? I mean, it's about time. I think Pete's going to hit between 12 and 15 home runs in the shortened season. So it was nice to see him get one, and I'm sure he's going to get a few more. This ballpark definitely plays to Pete Alonso's strength. It's a short, it's only about 305 feet, 310 feet down the left field line at Fenway Park. Pete Alonso could get it up in the air with the best of them. So this ballpark definitely suits him very well. If he played for Boston, he did a ton of home runs. So I look for Pete maybe to pop another one tonight, especially going up against the left-handed pitcher. I think Pete might get another one. Asia, thank you so much for love. I appreciate it. Bartholomew, what the hell, Chris? Was your mother on drugs? Asia, I was kidding. However, I do not have a middle name. My middle initial is B, and it was named after my grandfather, whose first name was Baltazar. So my name was almost Christopher Baltazar, but my mom didn't elect to go with that. She just went with the initial. Do you think football will play this season? Eric, I hope so. I can't definitively tell you that. I hope so. That's all I could tell you. I can't definitively tell you that. I think they're going to try. I'll tell you that right now. They're definitely going to try. But who knows what will happen if there's a setback. I think it's interesting to see how baseball handles this now with the Marlins and how they adjust to the schedule and everything else based off of what's happening in Major League Baseball. And because the NFL is going to deal with something similar to it. By the way, I didn't mention in my video, I meant to, Sills, the undrafted free agent wide receiver out of West Virginia, has tested. I don't know if he's tested positive or he was around someone who tested positive. But either way, don't expect him to be there initially in camp. So there's the first New York Giant. Matt Hall last year pitched to a 7.71 ERA in 23 innings, 16 games. I guess he was coming out of the bullpen. He gave not very good. So maybe the Mets could tee off on him. So here we go. Here's the first pitch to Rosario. Fastball up in the zone. They call it a strike. 88 miles an hour on the gun. Ahmed will be leading off for the New York Mets. 5 for 16 on the year. What's going on, John? Thanks for popping in the stream. Andy, I appreciate the Turtles. Nate, what's going on, my man? And here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, driven in the air down the right field line, giving chase, going to the corner. Oh, he catches it right in front of Pesky's pole. Rosario gave that ball a ride. Nice catch there in the right field corner. 1 out. Oh, he just missed it. He just missed hitting Pesky's pole. What's going on, Chris? Man, thanks for popping in the stream. What did Nate ask me? He asked me something. He says, I mean, you know I have to call you Black. Yeah, I know. John Laterno, what's going on, my man? John's one of my best. I'm going to get to that in 1 second. Just want to call the first pitch here to the Polar Bear. Hall looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch to Alonso. Fastball in the outside corner, strike one. Stand up, my friend. Phillies can't beat them all. I know. The good news for you guys is you guys didn't get the virus. But, yeah, you guys have been struggling. The starting pitching for you guys have been struggling so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Alonso. Fastball, and Alonso loses his bat there, fouls it off, throws it into the first deck. My God, he hit that ball. He threw that bat further than some guys could hit a baseball. But it'll be an 0-2 count. What's going on, Simon, man? Thanks so much for being here, buddy. As I got Fenway Park in the background. Nothing like Fenway Park. I've been to Fenway Park a number of times. One of my favorite stadiums. I've yet to sit on top of the Green Monster. Definitely something that I want to do. But they're showing the infield there for the Boston Red Sox. In the outfield, it goes around Benintendi, Jackie Bradley Jr., and Kevin Pillar. Pillar, of course, formerly, I believe, of the Blue Jays. Always been known for his glove. Made the play there in right field. So it'll be an 0-2 count here to Alonso. One away here in the top of the first. How is Stroman doing? Haven't heard much on him. He's still injured. Hopefully he's back within the next couple of weeks. We certainly could use him in this rotation. Hall looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch to Alonso. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on 3 pitches. So 2 outs here in the top of the first. What's interesting here from Hall, and my guess would be he's a bullpen pitcher. He wasn't a starter last year. He pitches from the stretch. Nobody on base. He's pitching straight from the stretch. No windup. So I guess that's what he's used to doing. But good job here so far by Hall. 2 up, 2 down. And that's going to bring up Jeff McNeil. McNeil struggled a little bit early on, but we know he'll come around. 3 for 15. He's batting 200 so far with a ribeye steak. He'll dig in from the left side. Hall looks in for the sign, comes to the set. Here's the pitch. Curveball swung on, hit up the middle. Oh, what a play by Bogaerts. Dives to his knee, spins up, and he throws him out. McNeil's hit into some tough luck early on. He hit that right on the screws. Bogaerts makes a great play up the middle. We'll head to the bottom part of the first. No score. What's going on, Student Richard, man? Thanks so much for popping in the stream. Chris, we need to sit on the mound. OGR, man, I'm all about it. Next year, man, we're going. Do the Mets play the Red Sox? I don't even know. I don't know. But if they play the Red Sox next year, I'm all about it. Either way, I'm all about it. We'll pick a weekend. We'll go down there. We'll sit on the monster. I definitely want to do that. Let's see what we got here. Mr. Wolf, what's up? Mr. Wolf, what's up, Mr. Wolf? 6 New England. I know. I was shocked by that. I mentioned that in my first video today, and 2 of them are big-name players. You had Dante Hightower. Dante Hightower opted out. That's a big name. 16 players overall, unless that's changed since the last I heard, have opted out to not play this season. So hopefully, like I said, that doesn't become a big thing. We'll see. From what I've heard, nobody on the New York Giants plans to do it, but that may change, But I'm not a Mets fan. I'm a Sox fan. Well, I appreciate you for being here regardless. I hope you have fun in the stream. And I don't hate your Red Sox. I don't. I'm a Met fan. But today, we're enemies. John, man, thanks so much for letting me in. I appreciate it. Chris, are the Marlins underrated? No, I don't think the Marlins are underrated. I think that the Marlins suck. But especially early on in the season, you see this all the time in baseball. You can't go by one series. Anybody could take 2 out of 3. I don't read anything into that with the Marlins. I don't think they're underrated. I don't think they're a good team. I think you guys just got off to a bad start this season. I'm not worried about the Marlins in the slightest. Peterson's going to take the hill for the New York Mets as he makes his debut, the left-hander. Last year in Double-A, former first-round pick, by the way, in 2017. His best pitch is his slider. That's what I read in the scouting report. Last year, threw to a 4.19 ERA in Double-A. He's going to face a pretty formidable lineup here with the Red Sox. Eric, man, thanks so much for the love, man. I appreciate it. Who is your pick to be in the World Series, and who is winning it? I got to go with chalk. I've said that all along. I've said the Yankees. I've said the Dodgers. I think I'm sticking with it. But anything could change, in a 2 out of 3 series. But I'm going to go Yankees-Dodgers, and I think I'm going to pick the Yankees. And I'm a Met fan. I don't root for the Yankees, but I think I'm going to pick the Yankees. So here we go. Peterson's going to take the hill here for his first major. He's got the chest moss hanging out. Everybody talks about my chest moss. Peterson's got a full bush there coming out of his chest. Peterson looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses outside. A little nervous there. 91 on the gun. Missed that by a mile. But you figure he's got a little extra juice. His first big league start. Peterson, they called him up from Double-A, Simon. And here's the 1-0. Fastball driven in the air down the left field line. That's going to go off the top of the monster. Not a good start. J.D. Davis fielded off the wall. Throws to second. They got him. What a play by J.D. Davis. As he throws him out trying to extend a single into a double. Davis, not known for his defense, makes a hell of a play off the monster. All right. Helping out the kid. What's up, Lenny Kuish, man? Thanks so much for popping in the stream, man. So one away here in the bottom of the second. Peterson gets some luck there. He's definitely going to have to tighten up in the strike zone here. Here's the pitch there to the second batter. Fastball in the outside corner. 93 on the gun to Peraza. J.D. Martinez, rather. Martinez, 5 for 16 so far in the year with 3 RBIs. Off to a pretty good start. 859 OPS. He's going to dig in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And misses inside there with the slider in the dirt. 1-1. What a play! Joey F says this is the only time I'm rooting for the Mets. Well, you should root for the Mets when we play the Blue Jays, when we play the Orioles, and when we play anybody in your division, you should be rooting for the Mets. Peterson looks in for the sign. Here's the 1-1. The windup and the pitch. And misses inside there with the slider. 2-1. Oh, thank you so much, AJ. I really appreciate that. Says, be right back, Chris. Bobby just went live. You know I got to tease him. That's right. Bobby's a big Red Sox fan. Thank you for being here, AJ. I appreciate it. Here's the 2-1 from Peterson. And here's the 2-1. Fastball. Swing and a miss on the outside corner. 2-2. That'll even up the count at 2 apiece. Nice pitch there by Peterson. 94 on the gun. Come on, Peterson. Get out of it, baby. Let's go. Peterson looks in for the sign. Here's the 2-2 to Martinez. Nice slider. Gets him. Oh, they said he didn't go. They said he checked his swing, but good late bite on that slider. 3-2. I thought he went. Oh, come on. Come on. They got to ring him up for that. He broke his wrist. It'll be a 3-2 pitch here from Peterson. Swing and a miss. On the inside corner, 2 away as Peterson records his first strikeout. So 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Yeah, thank you for letting me know, Chris Stops. Do you think the NFL will make something like the NBA bubble? I do not. What's going on, Eddie Del Rosario? Great to see you back, man. Thank you for being here, buddy. So here we go. They're showing the Mets outfield left to right. J.D. Davis in left, Nimmo in center, Michael Conforto in right field, and Peterson comes to the belt. Here's the pitch. Nice. Oh, my God. This guy's slider is nasty. Slider breaks over the inside corner. Strike 1. Devers so far in the year, 2 for 17. He'll be batting in the 3-hole in the lefty-lefty matchup. The windup and the pitch from Peterson. Fastball jams him inside. 0-2. What's going on, Street, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. What's going on, Cushman, my man? What's up, my man? Just want to give you a quick reminder that you're an amazing dude who is precious to the world. Well, I appreciate that, Cushman. You're precious to the world, my man. Here's the 0-2 pitch for Peterson. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Slider swung on, chopped on the ground to second. He'll field it cleanly, throws over to first, and that'll do it. So at the end of 1, it's the Mets nothing, it's the Red Sox nothing. Mets coming up, quick first inning here at Fenway Park. I always have to pause my TV because I hate when I'm ahead of Tana. LGR says, well, I appreciate you for hanging out and listening, my man. Chris, do you think there's a chance of the Major League Baseball pausing again? Joey, of course there's a chance. If this starts to spread and get out of hand, yeah. Obviously, we're hoping that's not the case. It doesn't seem like that's Major League Baseball's intentions. They've pushed forward. I'm sure they're going to announce exactly what they're going to do with the whole Marlins situation in the coming weeks. And thank you for posting that, Jawad. Chris, do you think there's a chance of the... Oh, I just answered that. What's up, Jesse, man? Thanks so much for being here, buddy. Yeah, good inning. Good job by Peterson to get out. He got a little luck. J.D. Davis made a great play off the left field wall. By the way, we got 100 people in here. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. Appreciate everybody for being here. Hopefully we get a good ball game here tonight between the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox as the Mets look to get to 3-2 on the season. I know I got some Met fans in here. Hey, Chris, how is the garden? It's going well, Mr. Wolf. Thank you for asking. Got some tomatoes growing. It's going well. What's up, Seth Dominus, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, my man. Peterson is going to be a great pitcher. I hope so, man. Former first-round pick, 2017. He's 24. By the way, for those of you keeping track, we're going to keep track. We keep track every Met game. Keith Hernandez, first Coin Gallery commercial. You expect to see at least 2 every single game. Here's the first one. Keith looks a little younger in this commercial. Got to be at least 5-6 years old. But, yeah, there's your first Keith Hernandez Coin Gallery commercial of the game. And this time it came early in the second inning. I appreciate that, Pachangas. Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Let's see what we got here. The Red Sox have been... what's going on, Anthony Simonelli, man? Yeah, Red Sox off to a slow start. This is a big game for them. They're 1-3. They got to try to get to 2-3 here, but big game for both teams. Mets 3-2, then they got the Grom tomorrow. So if they can find a way to win tonight, you figure they're a favorite tomorrow, get a good opportunity to get to 4-2, 6 games in, even after getting blown out 2 nights ago. I appreciate that, Jameson. Thanks so much for being here, buddy. Bullpen. You mean the bullpen, not the bullpen. The bullpen. The bullpen. That sounds, the bullpen sounds like something in a pornographic film. No, it's the bullpen in Major League Baseball. So here we go to the top of the second. The Mets coming up. It'll be the 4-5-6. It'll be, I think it's J.D. Davis leading off. I think we'll have Davis, Conforto, and Cespedes. And here's the pitch from Hall. Fastball just grazes the bottom portion of the strike zone. Strike 1. Davis so far in the year 2 for 13. Do I got some? Yes, I do got a little basil in the garden, John. I do. You got it, MH, man. Thanks for popping in the stream, man. There's a slider in the dirt, 1-1. What happens if the Astros win the World Series? People make fun of them, but they get credited with the World Series. I mean, as long as they're not cheating. Here we go. Hull's going to come to the set. It'll be a 1-1 pitch here to J.D. Davis. Davis, of course, made the really nice play in the field last inning. Here's the pitch to Davis. Swung on and drives it through the hole. A nice C&I single there. Right up the middle there by J.D. Davis. The Mets have a leadoff base runner here in the top of the second as they try to give the rookie Peterson some support. Let's see what we got coming up here. We got Conforto, Cespedes, Robbie Cano, and Wilson Ramos due up here in the top of the second. Conforto's going to dig in from the left side of the plate. He's off to a hot start, 5 for 12 with a dinger and 2 RBIs. Oh, Danny Thomas, man, thanks so much for love, man. I appreciate it. He says, let's go, Mets. Listen to you on the way home, man. Well, I appreciate you for being here, man. Hopefully, I'm doing a good enough job for you. I'm your eyes and ears right now, so hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast. Conforto coming up from the left side of the plate. J.D. Davis takes a slight lead from first. Hull looks in for the sign. He comes to the set. Here's the pitch. And this is outside with the slider, 1-0. Oh, Asia, thank you so much for love. I appreciate it. Chris, Bobby said, screw the Mets. Red Sox gotta beat you bad. Well, you know what? The way his team's been playing, Asia, he don't have much to say right now. So here we go. Davis going to take a slight lead from first. It'll be a 1-0 pitch to Conforto. Fastball driven in the air down the left field line. That's going to reach the seats. 1-1. Conforto's at his best when he goes opposite field. Cushmaster, I appreciate the red and blue. Thank you so much, man. And thank Eric, man. Thanks for the love, man. I'll get to that in 1 second, man. But I really appreciate that. Thank you for being a great supporter of the channel. He says, hit the like button for entertaining. Yeah, if you're new, hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell. Let's enjoy the stream together. Conforto steps in. It'll be a 1-1 pitch. Hole looks in for the sign. Comes to the set. Here's the pitch to Conforto. Swung on and fouled off. 1-2. Tana, I fought a fly in my room and I won. Jeez, that sounds like you probably put a hole in the wall. But let's see what Conforto's got here. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. Thomas, man, I appreciate that. Thomas Cusack's the man. Probably my smartest subscriber. I say that all the time. Scored about a 42 on the Wonderlic test. It'll be a 1-2 pitch here from Hall. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Oh, he's going to look the runner back to first. Little tricky move there. Maybe a little bit of a balk. Maybe he committed there, but nice move there. Nice pickoff move, but he's safe over at first base. And Hole's going to look in for the sign. Here's the pitch to Conforto. Curveball, hit on the ground down the first baseline. It'll go foul. We'll do it again. 1-2. Mets 2020 or 1990. I mean, I hope 2020. They didn't do much in 1990. The Mets weren't good around that time. When I first started watching the Mets was probably around Well, when I first started watching, my first Met game that I remember was probably around 92. And then I think it was 92, 93. They had Bobby Bonilla, Eddie Murray. They were not a good baseball team. Yeah, they were not good. Brett Saberhagen. It'll be a 1-2 pitch here to Conforto. Hall looks in for the sign. Comes to the set. Here's the pitch to Conforto. Fastball misses upstairs. 2-2. That'll even up the count. Come on, Mets, beat those Black Sox. L.A. Lou is in the chat, man. How you doing, my man? Lou's a big Dodger fan, and maybe we'll get to meet Lou in the playoffs this year. That'd be a fun series to call. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Conforto. Davis leads from first, and he takes a fastball right down the chute. What are you looking at? Conforto must have been looking slider. He got hung up there, so one away here in the top of the second. Tomorrow you're going to have Jacob deGrom for the New York Mets. Then you're going to have Matz to close out the series at Citi Field. So the Mets will have 1 and 2. They're able to steal this game. You might get a sweep of the Boston Red Sox. This is a huge game for the Red Sox to try to find a way to win. Cespedes coming up. He's 2 for 10 so far on the year with a home run RBI with a 773 OPS. I know, Bobby Bonilla. He's a highway robbery. Here's the pitch to Cespedes, and he hit him. So the Mets got a base runner. So first and second here in the top of the second, 1 away as he just grazed the elbow pad of Yoenis Cespedes. So the Mets got runners on first and second. Robbie Cano coming up. Wilson Ramos on deck. All right. Robbie Cano off to a slow start like last year, 1 for 12. I think the Mets are going to make the playoffs, Samuel. I mean, with 16 teams making the playoffs, I think the Mets are going to make the playoffs. And Jawad, man, thanks so much for posting that link. That's my Twitter. I really appreciate that. Cano's going to dig in. 1 away. Oh, and thank you for posting that, Mike. I meant to mention that. I'll get to that in 1 second. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball down the middle, strike 1. I just partnered up with the old game, and I'm going to do a better job promoting it in future streams. I was just so much in a rush before we went live. But if you guys hit that link right there, the Bigger Mike posted, it helps the channel. It's a really cool app. It gives you the opportunity to play some of your favorite athletes in Madden. You get to hang out with, I think Golden Tate was on there. Sterling Shepard's on there. There's a lot of Giants on there. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Cano. That's in the dirt, 1-1. So, yeah, check it out. Download the app. If you use that link, it helps out the channel. So, appreciate everybody for being here, and thank you guys for checking out if you did. What's up, Holy? Your twin is my profile pic. Well, that's because that's me, right? I think that's me. So, that would make sense. It'll be a 1-1 pitch here from Hall. How don't I have 10 million subscribers? Well, we got to get the word out, man. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Cano. Fastball misses outside, 2-1. Oh, Benjamin, man, thanks so much for love, man. I really appreciate that, man. He says, we playing the cheaters tonight. I heard Houston opened the drive-through strip clubs. Oh, you told me about that last week. I'm going to get to the rest of the super chat in a second, Benjamin. Oh, he loves the strip. What exactly is a drive-through strip club? Like, I'm trying to picture what that is. What's a drive-through strip club? It'll be a 2-1 pitch here to Cano. Hall comes to the set. Here's the pitch, and a fastball misses downstairs. Do you go to when you go to a regular drive-thru? I'll have a number 1. Do you look at the strippers and you pick which number you want, and then they pop up when you get to the glass door? How does that work? But thanks for love. He says whoever came up with that needs to go back to school and get a degree. Seriously, go Dodgers! Great job with Jets talk. Yeah, last night was a lot of fun. I can't wait to work with him again. Benjamin, thanks for the love, man. It'll be a 3-1 pitch here to Cano. Fastball driven in the air down the left field line, and that'll reach the seats. 3-2. Hits by the decade. Robinson Cano has 1,695 hits, which is actually I guess that's the most hits in the 2010s. Wow. Ichiro had the most in the 2000s. Mark Grace in the 90s. Robin Yount in the 80s. Pete Rose in the 70s. That's an interesting stat. I would not have pegged Cano to have the most hits in the decade. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Cano. Fastball, and that's lined out the other way. This should play to run. That's going to go all the way to the wall. They're going to send J.D. Davis home, and the Mets take an early 1-0 lead. They'll have runners on second and third, with 1 out here in the top of the second as the Mets are off to a nice 1-0 lead. Let's go Mets, baby. Let's go Mets, baby. Good piece of hitting there by Cano. He goes with the fastball. Yeah, nice piece of hitting there by Andy. Robbie Cano, don't you know? So the runners got Mets got runners on second and third here in the top of the second. They lead 1-0, one away. Let's go, baby. Wilson Ramos definitely could park one. Ramos digs in. They take leads from second and third. Hole comes to the set. Here's the pitch to Ramos. Fastball misses inside. 1-0. Yeah, good job. Cano is right, man. Ramos on the year, 3 for 11 with a 697 OPS. Apparently, you pull up to them. I'll read that in a second, Street. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Ramos. Here's the pitch from Hall. Fastball driven in the air down the right field line. That'll reach the seats. We'll do it again. 1-1. Street says, apparently you pull up to the window, pay money, and get to watch the performer through for however many songs you buy, then drive off. That's just what I heard. Street, is that what you heard or is that what you saw? Let's be honest. Let's be honest, Street. Oh, here we go. So one away here. It'll be a 1-1 count here in the top of the second. Hall comes to the set. Here's the pitch to Ramos. Fastball misses downstairs. 2-1. Good eye. Oh man, Darren McCardo, man, thanks so much for the love. He says, "Give me the win, dude. Give me the win. We're gonna get you a win. We're gonna get you one. We're on the same side today, Darren. We're gonna get you a win." It'll be a 2-1 pitch here to Ramos. Hole looks in for the sign. And here's the pitch. Fastball driven in the air. That'll reach the seats. 2-2. Social distancing. Bigger Mike, man, I appreciate all the love, man. Bigger Mike, one of my best. I really appreciate you putting that link out there. I got a bunch of my best subscribers in here. I love the baseball streams. They don't blow up. You get an opportunity to talk to your chat a little bit. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everybody for being here. I appreciate it. It's going to be a 2-2 count here. The runners lead from second and third. Ramos going to dig in. Curveball, hit on the ground. Slow roll to third. He'll field it cleanly. Throws over to first. And 2 away. Here in the top of the second. The runners stay on at second and third. Andy Garcia is the man as well, of course. Gonna have to get him a wrench soon. How did we score? We got an RBI double from Robbie Cano. Robbie Cano. Yeah, Alex, 1-0, baby. Let's get another run, though, because, you know, that's a bad out there by Ramos. We got to cash in here. We got to get another run. Nimmo coming up. Cushmaster, my man. Cushmaster's always in my streams, too. He's friggin' awesome. Always supports my channel. He's always the first one in, last one out. Nimmo's going to take a curveball. That misses upstairs. 1-0. I would rather have 5,000 people here, though. I like the, 100 to 200. I mean, of course, when they're big, you grow a little bit more. But I like the 100 to 200 streams. You get to talk to your chat a little bit more. I like the baseball streams. It'll be a 1-0 pitch here to Nimmo. Hole looks it for the sign. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses upstairs. 2-0. You get 2 songs and watch them dance while your food is being prepared. Oh, is that how it works, Ira? So you go to McDonald's. Let me get the number 2 cheeseburgers, and then you wait and they start stripping for you while they're making the food. Then you tell them to take a little bit longer. It'll be a 2-0 pitch here to Nimmo. Hall looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. And a slider fouled off. We'll do it again, 2-1. Will the Mets make the playoffs? I think they will. With the new change to the rules, with 16 teams making the playoffs, I think they will. I'd be surprised if they don't, to be completely honest with you. Let's go, Nimmo. That's right, baby. Let's get a run. Nick the Wick has entered the building. What's going on, Nick? Another great subscriber of mine. By the way, member stream on Sunday, Nick. I know you always ask about that. Hole comes to the set. Looks it for the pitch here to Nimmo. Here's the pitch. Fastball driven in the air, and that'll reach the seats. We'll do it again. We just need the bullpen to be better, and the bullpen's the biggest key. The bullpen's the biggest key. We need Stroman back. I still think we're going to need to add an arm at the trade deadline. I definitely think the Mets are going to have to add an arm at the trade deadline. But the bullpen's the key to this season. The bats are going to come around. We have too much talent in this lineup. It'll be a 2-2 pitch to Nimmo. Hole comes to the set. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken outside. Full count. Let's go, Nimmo. Let's go, baby. Who will win the World Series this year? I'm going with the Yankees. I'm going with the Yankees. Let's get these runners home, Tom says. That's right, man. Just a single, man. 2 outs, runners go on contact. It'll be a 3-2 pitch to Nimmo. Curveball misses inside. Good eye. Nimmo draws a walk as they get the pitch count up at the bare minimum. The bases are now loaded. The bases are juiced for Amed Rosario. I thought it was Pete Alonso. I was about to get excited. Amed Rosario coming up here for the New York Mets. 2 away here in the top of the second. Rosario 0 for 1. He's been off to a decent start. 5 for 17. We'll see if he can drive home a couple of puppies here. Hall looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch to Rosario. Swung on, driven down the line, and he's just out in front. Rosario gave it a ride, but he was a little bit out in front of the slider. 0-1. Oh, man. He did struggle last season. He came on, though, at the second half. Rosario had a strong second half. It'll be an 0-1 pitch to Amed. Hall looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He chases a fastball off the plate. 0-2. What are you doing, Amed? What are you doing? Oh, Danny Thomas, man. Thanks so much for the love, man. I really appreciate it. He says, make Lugo the closer. Drive those runners, Rosario. We got to get a couple RBIs here. Here's the pitch to Rosario, and he tries to inside out it. It's just foul down the first base line. I would not be against Lugo being the closer. Lugo did a good job for the New York Mets last year. I'm going to tell you what. I think you got to give Diaz a couple more tries. But, yeah, if he doesn't get his act together real soon, I think Lugo could definitely be the closer. Let's put it that way. I probably trust him more than Diaz at this point. So it'll be an 0-2 pitch here. Bases loaded. The runners will be going on contact. Here's the pitch to Rosario. Fastball. Hit in the air to center field. This is going to drop. This is going to drop. This is going to play 2. Cespedes is going to score, and the Mets are going to score 2 runs here as Cano comes home. 3-0 New York Mets here in the top of the second. Rosario with a little bloop. Let's go, baby. Rosario with a clutch 2 RBI single. They'll have runners on the corners for Pete. Let's go, baby. Oh, Mark Jackson, man, thank you so much for joining the channel. I appreciate that. Stand up, new member. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the channel, man. Josh Tomlin is pitching for the Braves. Oh, okay, Jameson. Chris, trade Diaz to us. We need another closer. What are you giving us, Mike? We're not giving them away for peanuts. What are you giving us, you Blue Jay fan? Who the hell's a Blue Jay fan? So here we go. Runners on the corners here for Pete Alonso. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss with the slider. 0-1. Great start to the game for the Mets as they're trying to get off to a nice 3-2 start this year. Oh, Benjamin, man, thank you so much for love, man. I'm going to get to that in 1 second. It'll be an 0-1 pitch from to Alonso. And swing and a miss with the changeup. Had him out in front, 0-2. Welcome to the Bunny Ranch drive-thru. Would you like to try our #1 combo, which includes a lap dance, hot dog, free soda, and a COVID crotch? Wow. That probably wouldn't sell very well. I don't even want to picture what a COVID crotch looks like. Here's the 0-2 to Alonso. Fastball misses upstairs. Oh, a COVID crotch. I'll have a CC to go. 1-2. Austin Bryce warming up there in the bullpen for the Braves. Betances could be the closer. I agree. I think Betances is another guy who could potentially be the closer. What's going on, TD, man? Thanks so much for being here, buddy. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Alonso. Curveball driven in the air to center field, giving chase. And he's there, just shy of the warning track. That'll do it at the end of 1.5. The Mets plate 3. 3-0 Mets. The Red Sox coming up. All right. I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. Nice start to the game. 3-0 start. By the way, MY Sports MC, I know he's a Jets YouTuber. He always comes in here. I like to try to shout out people who show me a lot of love. Go over there, show him some love. And I know he always asks me to collaborate. I'll definitely come on your channel, man. Once the season gets closer, I'll definitely come on your channel. But go on over there, show him some love, man. He's always in my streams, always shows me a lot of love. Thanks for the shout out. My wife thinks I'm famous. Well, Mark, I appreciate you for being here. Tell your wife thank you for listening to the broadcast. And hopefully you guys are Met fans. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. And thank you guys for being great supporters of the channel. Good morning, everyone. Elvis Anthony, I don't know where you're from, but you're not from New York if you're saying good morning. What's up, Entertainer? Let's go, Mets. What's going on, G. Everman? Thanks so much for being here, my man. And there's my Twitter. I appreciate that, Joao. Thank you for posting that. Chris, who's your favorite player for the Mets right now? Jacob deGrom. But I'm a huge McNeil guy as well. McNeil's kind of a throwback player. I like players like that. I was a huge Daniel Murphy guy. McNeil kind of reminds me a bit of him. I like those types of players. But I got to go deGrom. And unfortunately, tomorrow, I might be able to call the end of the game. And if I can, I will. I'm not going to be able to call the beginning. I'm actually going to my friend's house at 5 o'clock. But if I'm back in time to call the last 3, 4, 5 innings, I will call it. But deGrom's pitching tomorrow for the New York Mets. So, yeah, I'll definitely be calling the game after that. And like I said, I'll try to call the end of the game tomorrow if it's close when I get home. But I'm going to be at a friend's house at about 5 and not sure what time I'm going to get home. Butcher's Block, what's going on, my man? Oh, he's a Boston fan. Go over there and show Bobby some love. I think he's streaming the game as well. But Bobby, man, thanks so much for love, man. I appreciate it. He says, blank the Mets. Boston for life. Bobby, man, thanks so much for being such a great supporter of the channel. And we'll see. Maybe this will become a fun game, man. Maybe you guys will put up a couple runs and then the Mets will beat you in the end. I don't care as long as we win. I don't care what the score is. Peterson looking in here as we start the bottom of the second. And Bogaerts is coming up. Bogaerts made a beautiful play in the top of the first when the Mets were up. And here's the pitch. Fastball misses outside. 0-1. The Mets are dark horses. Evan, Mets got talent, man. Mets got talent. If they get in, they add another starter. You got Jake the Snake deGrom. You never know. Here's the 1-0. Peterson swinging a miss with the changeup. Took a little off of that one. 1-1. So it'll be a 1-1 pitch. And fastball, nice pitch. He grazes the outside corner. 1-2. Peterson painting the corners. He looks like Picasso out there. All right. It'll be a 1-2 pitch to Bogaerts. Swung on, driven the air down the right field line, giving chase. Conforto, he's there. He holds it in, 1 away. Go Phillies. What's going on, Carson Wentz? Man, your Phillies are struggling. What are you guys doing today? I didn't even look. You guys are postponed. You're playing the Yankees. Yeah, we'll see how it plays out this year. I'm looking forward to calling those Phillies games. I got a bunch of Eagles subscribers, and I reached out to Philly 500. I think we're going to call at least one of those games together. That should be a lot of fun. I know he's a big Phillies fan. So here we go. Here's the pitch from Peterson to Pilar. Curveball on the inside corner, 0-1. Red Sox better than the Orioles? Yeah, I'd give them a nod over the Orioles. Here's the 0-1. Fastball on the outside corner, drilled. Nice play by Rosario. Backhands it, throws to first. And he just beats it out. Good effort there by Rosario. Pilar was definitely hauling it down the first base line. He beats it out. So 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. How do you get Dom Smith? That's a great question. I don't think you're going to be able to get Dom Smith in the lineup more regularly unless there's an injury, which obviously we hope doesn't happen. But I just don't see it. I really don't. I think they're too deep around. I think they're too deep of a team. He's going to get his at bats, but he's not going to play nearly as much as he should. So here's the first pitch here from Peterson. Misses outside there with the fastball to Chavez. I think that's how you pronounce it. 1-0. Or Michael Chavez. I think that's how you pronounce it. Are you calling the game? Colby, I'll get into that in 1 second. First off, I got to find out what time that game starts. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Peterson. Fastball misses outside, 2-0. But I'm pretty sure it probably starts around 7. I am going to a friend's house at 5, so I'm not going to be able to call the whole game. If I'm back at a reasonable hour, say 8:39, and the game's still going on, I could call the last 3 or 4 innings. I'll probably pop on and do that, but not going to be able to call the whole game. I'm definitely calling the game after that. Here's the 2-0 fastball, driven in the air, down the right field line again. Conforto coming along, and oh, what a catch by Conforto! He dives into the seats. The runner's going to advance to second, but 2 away. Conforto with a beautiful catch. Now, if there's fans there, he's probably not able to make that catch. He goes almost 2 seats deep here to make this play. Oh, what a play! Two outs. It's at 7:30. Yeah, so maybe by 9. So maybe the last 5 innings or so. And Mike, man, thank you so much for posting that Yoke Gaming, man. I really appreciate that. If you guys could click that, that helps my channel out a lot. And it is a really good app. I wouldn't just partner with anybody. I think it's a really cool app. You get to play famous athletes in Madden. It's completely free to download. Check it out. Here's the pitch, swung on and drilled in the air down the left field line, giving chase, and that is caught. That'll do it. At the end of 2, it's the Mets 3, it's the Red Sox nothing. But I definitely suggest checking that out. I'm going to explain that better in one of my videos. Just been trying to catch up, but it's a really cool app. Benjamin, man, thanks so much for the... Oh, yeah, you had to give me the booty. You had to give me the booty with the dollar super sticker. Or the peach, or whatever it is. Benjamin, man, thanks for love. I really appreciate it. I'm not a big peach guy, though. Like I've explained to you in the past. The texture bothers me. The pit bothers me. I'm not a big peach guy. But thank you for being here. What a catch it was, man. Baseball is back, baby. That's right, Evan. That's right, my man. Yeah, Marjorie, I'm telling you, you're going to have to see the highlights. He made a hell of a play, Michael Conforto. Hell of a play. And thank you for posting the Instagram link. I appreciate that. If you guys haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell. Yeah, I'm going to be calling NBA games. I'm going to be calling, not regular season. I'll be calling some playoff games. But I'm never going to call over the Mets. If the Mets are playing and the Mets are still playing well and people are still showing up for the streams, I'm going to continue to do the Mets. That's my team. I'd much rather call my team's game. But when I have opportunities to call some NBA playoff games, I definitely will. Yes. Yeah, Jawad, that app is awesome, man. They reached out to me. I checked out the app. I'm like, yeah, I'll partner with you guys. I saw that Golden Tate had it on his Instagram page. I saw... I think Andrew Thomas is on there. You could actually have an opportunity to play with Andrew Thomas. It's a really cool app. So check it out if you're into gaming. And like I said, if you hit that link and download it, it's free and it helps my channel out. So I appreciate it. And Jameson, man, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that, my man. Evan says Mets are... Yeah, the Mets are killing it, man. Clocks, you have 11 days to watch Sleepers on you down the Chinatown. Clocks, you have a deal. Within 11 days, I am going to watch that movie. I promise you. I'm still catching up on House of Cards. I'm going to take a break one of these days, though, and I will watch Clockers. You've got it, man. You've got Sleepers, rather. You've got it. So here we go. Top of the 3rd. Mets coming up. I think it's McNeil's going to lead off here for the Mets. You'll have J.D. Davis on deck. Here's the pitch. Fastball drilled in the air. Down the left field line to the wall. Just shy of the monster. Benintendi's underneath it. He holds it in. 1 away. Oh, man. I thought he was going to hit it off the wall. 1 down here in the top of the 3rd. Will I do Nets games? Like I said, I'll probably have you guys vote on it, which games you guys want me to do, and those will be the games I do. I'm probably not going to do Laker games because I know that's Bad Dog's thing. But, yeah, like, whatever games you guys want me to do during the playoffs, I'll probably, in game days where I don't call a Met game, maybe I'll do a doubleheader. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But not regular season. I'm going to wait till the playoffs. J.D. Davis stepping in here in the top of the 3rd. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 1, 0-1. And Christian Colon, man, thank you so much for love, man. Bad Dog was a good luck charm. Now it's entertaining. That's right, man. Thanks for love, man. I really appreciate that. And thank you to everybody for being here. That's right. I saw that right before I went live. Bad Dog called the game yesterday. I was on Jets 24/7's channel. Here's the 0-1. Slider swung on and fouled off the ankle. We'll do it again. 0-2. And Benjamin, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. He says, stop turning it into a food discussion. It represents a woman's behind. You're killing me, Small. Well, I figured, but technically it is a peach, Benjamin. Can you blame me? I like food. But, like I always say, my favorite fruit probably is strawberry or blueberry. It'll be an 0-2 pitch here to J.D. Davis. And curveball drilled in the air down the right field line, and that'll reach the seats. We'll do it again. Tana, you're the best Mets streamer. I appreciate that, Paul Jacobson. Thanks for the love, my man. I think I'm like the only Mets streamer, but but either way, I appreciate it. And the Red Sox got somebody warming up there in the bullpen. It's not hard to be the best when nobody else does it. So do we an 0-2 pitch to Davis. Comes to the belt. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses upstairs 1-2. You want the Pelicans, John? Zion Williamson? Are they in the playoffs? I don't even know. Are they in the playoffs right now? And Asia, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'll get to that in 1 second. Here's the 1-2 pitch to J.D. Davis. Fastball, swing and a miss. 2 down here in the top of the third. And you got to see it. You just saw the catch on Twitter. Yeah, it was a great catch, right, Marjorie? Asia, thanks for the love. She says, L. Oakhurst, you've been savage lately. I've never seen that side of you before. I love it. Have I been savage? I think I've been pretty nice. I guess I've been a little savage. 2 down here in the top of the third. Nice content. I'm new. I appreciate that, Aaron, man. Hopefully you subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. You get notifications every time I go live. I do a ton of videos, so I'm just warning you now. You'll get a lot of notifications for Giant videos. I'll mix in a couple of Nick videos. I might even start doing some Met videos. But I go live a lot for live streams, Q&As, talk shows. 1-0 count there as Conforto takes a slider off the outside corner of the plate. He's 5 for 13, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. What's going on, sports expert? My man, what's up, man? Here's the 1-0 pitch to Conforto. Slider off the outside corner, 2-0. What do you think about the new catcher come to the Mets? I don't know much about him. Here's the 2-0 to Conforto. Fastball misses downstairs, 3-0. All right. Maybe Conforto draws a walk. The pitch count is up there for Hall. This will be his 51st pitch here in the top of the third, but at least for his sake, he's made pretty quick work of the Mets so far here in the third inning. So maybe he'll be able to go 5. Here's the pitch to Conforto in the dirt. So a 4-pitch walk there to Conforto. So they'll have a runner on first, 2 down here in the top of the third. That's going to bring up Yoenis Cespedes. Let me get some anuses in the chat. What's up, Alvaro, man? Thanks for being here, buddy. You can follow me on the Instagram. You can follow me on the Twitters. You can follow me on the YouTubes. I appreciate that, Jawad. Also, I have a movie channel, and I should be uploading possibly tomorrow. I was talking to Greg today. So we might be live tomorrow, but it would have to be during the day because, like I said, I'm going to my friend's house at 5. But we may have a midday stream tomorrow. We may. I don't want to guarantee that. Misleading story, man. Thanks so much for love, man. I really appreciate that, man. Great supporter of my channel. He says, live out of hotels for work spring and summer. Glad I could finally make another live stream. Screw the Sox. Well, I don't even know what you do, man, but I can't say thank you enough, man. I always see you in my streams, man. Thank you so much for being here. And, yeah, screw the Sox is right. Mets off to a beautiful start so far. 3-0 here in the top of the third. Runner on as it looks like the Red Sox, I think, made a pitching change. So we'll see who they bring in. It looks like they're pulling Hall after just 2 2/3 after the 4-pitch walk to Conforto. He was over 50 pitches. I think he's traditionally a bullpen pitcher, so maybe that's why. But, yeah, they pull him here in the top of the third inning. What is the movie channel? I'm sure Mike or there you go, right there. Bigger Mike, just put Bigger Mike's the man. Bigger Mike's the man. If you ever have a question, guys, just ask Bigger Mike. He's always on top of it. Thank you for posting the link, Bigger Mike. That's the movie channel right there. I do a movie channel with my brother. It's always been a passion of mine to talk movies. When I first started YouTube, and since the pandemic came down, I said, Greg, we've talked about doing a movie channel before. There's not a lot of sports news right now. Why don't we start it? Obviously, there's not a lot of new movie news yet either. So that channel's not going to get up and running really until, we start being able to do reviews for new movies and trailer reactions and stuff like that. But, yeah, every once in a while, once a week, twice a week, I like to go live on there, talk movies, have a fun hangout. It's a much smaller chat. It's like 25, 30 people. And, yeah, we talk movies. So, yeah, it's a cool channel. Check it out. Thank you for being here. We need some more runs, John says. Yes, we do. Hey, Chris, I don't know if you talked about this, but how do you feel about the new DB, the New York Giants? Yeah, I made a video on that, Will. I don't know if you got a chance to check it out. I don't know a whole lot about him. Obviously, I've never heard about him before the signing. I did some quick research before I went live. Seems like a great athlete. The guy ran a 4.39 at his pro day. He said he was clocked as low as a 4.31. He's pretty tall. He's 6 foot. And from what I read with the Colts, they actually liked him a lot. Like, he was going to make the team, and he got a concussion right before the start of the season. So then the Broncos picked him up, I think, around week 10 or 11. Didn't play much. But, he's probably going to be a depth guy, but why not? He's 23 years old. Who knows? Maybe you find a diamond in the rough. So, can't hurt. What is it a guy that I have, confidence in? No, but he's a guy that maybe could compete for a roster spot in training camp, and maybe he could help in special teams. He's definitely fast. Maybe he's a special teams contributor as well. Here's the slider to Cespedes from Bryce. Strike one on the outside corner, 0-1. What's going on, Word, man? Thanks so much for being here, buddy. When did I start it, Jameson? This YouTube channel about 2 years ago. It'll be an 0-1 pitch to Cespedes. Bryce looks in for the sign, comes to the set. Here's the pitch. And a fastball driven in the air down the right field line. That'll reach the seats. We'll do it again, 0-2. What's going on, James? Thank you for being here, buddy. Thanks for popping in the stream, my man. Porcello sucks. Yeah, Porcello's not going to be starting in the playoffs. By that point, you hope Stroman's back. You hope we had another arm. I don't think Porcello will be in the starting rotation. Bryce last year in 36 games threw to a 3.43 ERA out of the pen. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Cespedes. Slider. And the runner goes. And Conforto gets in there. They might review it. It was close. But for now, Conforto's going to get a stolen base. I like that. Aggressive base running there. You got Cespedes up. He's got 2 strikes. So the worst case scenario, he gets thrown out. Cespedes gets a brand new count at the top of the inning. Instead, he swipes second. Now a single scores a run. All right. Good base running there by Conforto. Gets the left hand in there. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Sacred Dust, man. Thanks so much for the love, man. Is your brother as big of a Giants Mets fan as you? He is not. He's a movie fanatic. Here's the pitch to Cespedes. Swing and a miss, and that'll do it. Conforto gets a stolen base, but they don't cash in. So, at the end of 2.5, it's the Mets 3, it's the Red Sox 0. We head to the bottom part of the third. But yeah, my brother is, he's a Giants fan. He's a Yankee fan and a Giants fan, but he's not like a big sports fan. He's kind of a casual. His fiance is a gigantic Yankee fan. Like, she's obsessed. So, he's definitely become more of a Yankee fan because of that. But yeah, he's a Giant fan as well. But like I said, he's much more into movies than sports. Get some insurance, Andy says. That's right, man. What's going on, Gil, man? Gil was my first member. I always like to shout him out for that. Stand up. Yeah, Greg loves movies. Got almost 150 people in. I really appreciate that, guys, man. Thank you to everybody for being here. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. The Mets lead 3-0 as we go to the bottom part of the third. Great start to this game for the Mets, baby. Who's the pitcher for the Mets? He's actually making his debut for the Mets. What the hell is his name? Hold on, I'll get you his name right here. His name is David Peterson. That's right. He's a former first-round pick, 2017. Throws a good slider. He's had good bite on the slider today. Throws in the low to mid-90s. He's hit 91 to 94. He's pitched pretty well. You know, he gave up a single off the wall his first at bat. He got bailed out by J.D. Davis, but since then, he's pitched pretty well. He's done a pretty good job. Payback Carter, man, one of my OGs. Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Big Met fan, big Cowboy fan. I appreciate you for being here. And, yeah, Mets off to a nice start, man, as we try to get to 3-2 here in Boston. We got the Grom going tomorrow. Thumbs up the stream. I appreciate that, John. Mets stream popping when we winning. That's right, MH. I appreciate that, Aaron. I love you. Thank you for being here, my man. As I'm waiting on another Keith Hernandez commercial, by the way. You usually get at least 2. We've got 1 so far. What up, people? What's going on, Fabian, man? Thanks for being here, my man. Fabian's always in my streams as well. Want to shout Fabian out. I've subscribed to your YouTube channel, Chris Jameson, man. That's awesome, man. I really appreciate that. Here's a fastball. Misses outside there by Peterson. Yeah, I've seen you in a bunch of my baseball streams. Thank you for being here. It'll be a 1-0 count. No, I would never jump off the Mets to Yankees. I can't do it. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Peterson. Fastball misses outside, 2-0. Plawecki, former Met at the plate. He's batted 222 last year in 60 games. Plawecki sucks, by the way. I know as a Met fan. Here's the 2-0. Fastball misses upstairs, and Peterson's starting to struggle here in the third inning. Come on, get it back under control. He falls behind 3-0 to Plawecki. Come on. Or strike. Put it right down the middle. This guy can't hit. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And a fastball on the outside corner. 3-1. Peterson paints the black. I appreciate that, Aaron, man. Thanks so much, buddy. I appreciate that. Giants Alliance is in the chat. What's going on? Go check him out. Here's the 3-1. Fastball drill down the line, down the left field line. Oh, J.D. Davis has got to catch that. It just goes over his extended glove. And Plawecki's in there with a double. A well-struck line drive, but J.D. Davis had a chance to catch that ball, it looked like. I'm waiting for the replay. And slider kind of hung over the middle of the plate. Good job there by Plawecki. Looks like Davis mistimed his jump a little bit, but a good hit nonetheless. Nobody out here, runner on second here in the bottom of the third. Plawecki leads from second. We'll see if he can get out of the jam again. Peterson looks in for the sign. Benintendi at the plate. Here's the pitch. And he's bunting. He pulls it back. Ball one. Misses way inside. Peterson's starting to lose his control a little bit this inning. Starting to get a little nervous here. Benjamin, man, thanks so much for the love, man. I'm going to get to that in 1 second. Benintendi's off to a really slow start for the Red Sox. 1 for 14. Peterson, here's the pitch. Misses inside again, 2-0. And Benjamin says, Kristaps said in your Instagram chat, eggplant plus peach. Eggplant's better than peach. Sports expert and myself are concerned for his well-being. You should interact more with us in the chat. I will try to pop in there a little bit after the stream. Thank you for the love, man. I appreciate that. Fastball misses inside, 3-0. And that is a bit of a concern. I mean, well, not a concern. I mean, you like what you like, but I'm more of a peach guy myself. It'll be a 3-0 pitch. Peterson falls behind in the count. And here's the pitch to Benintendi. Fastball over the middle, strike one, 3-1. Come on. You can't fall behind on these hitters like this. Of course, Jameson. You're here all the time, man. You're always showing love, even though you're a Braves fan. Peterson stands at 6'6". Here's the pitch, 3-1. Fastball misses outside, first and second. Oh, man. First and second, nobody out. The Mets could be in trouble here. We'll see how Peterson deals with a little bit of a jam here. And a little bit of a mound visit here by the Mets as they talk it over. He's saying, listen, throw the ball over the plate. We can't afford to be walking hitters. Wake the hell up. You're a major league pitcher. You're not in Double A anymore. Let's go. That was the mound visit, sponsored by Taco Bell. Let's see what we got here. So, first and second, nobody out. It'll be the top of the order here for the Boston Red Sox. Peraza's 1-for-1 with a single. He was thrown out at second, trying to extend it to a double in the first inning. He hit it off the Green Monster. Here's the pitch. Fastball drilled in the air to center field, giving chase is Nimmo. Oh, off his glove! Come on! That's going to play to run. No, it's not. Bases loaded. The runners couldn't advance because they thought he could have caught it. Bases loaded, nobody out. It was a tough play, but Nimmo gets his glove on it. You gotta catch that. So the Mets outfield defense is costing them this inning. Not to say that these weren't well hit, but Nimmo's got to catch that ball. It's in his mitt. Got to catch the ball. So the base is loaded. Base is loaded, nobody out. Peterson comes to the set. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses outside. This could be a long inning. J.D. Martinez is up. They got the heart of the order up. This could be a long inning. The Mets better have the bullpen ready. Peterson looks like he's starting to struggle here. Runners lead. PTA, man, thanks so much for love. I'll get to that in a second. Slider misses outside, 2-0. He says, Yankee fans rule, Met fans drool. I know, PTA, I know. Go over there and check out PTA, though. He's an awesome guy. Love working with him. Thank you so much for being here, man. I really appreciate it, man. PTA is the man. Oh, you got to get out of this, guys. Got to get out of this. It's a 2-0 pitch here. Fastball drilled in the air down the left field line. That'll reach the seats. 2-1. We need a double play. That's what we need. What's going on, Irish? Thanks for popping in the stream, my man. Let's go, Mets. Let's get this. Yeah, thank you, Fabian. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's get this one for Tana. I think the Red Sox are about to make this they're about to make this a much closer ball game. Peterson looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch to Davis. Fastball misses upstairs, 3-1. Oh, God. Kyle Petrano, man, thanks so much for love, man. I pray the Giants play like the Yankees, not the Mets. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Mets give me headaches, just like the Giants do lately. Here's the 3-1 pitch by Peterson. Fastball hit on the ground, slow chopper to third. It'll be wide of the base. Full count. That means the runners will be going. 3-2. Jersey Life, what's going on, man? I see you, bro, on your Howie Rose shit. LOL, appreciate it, because I'm at work and can't watch the game. So good looking, bro. You got it, Black Jackson, man. Thanks for being here, buddy. Your Howie Roseman shit. It'll be a 3-2 pitch. It'll be a full count here. It'll be a payoff pitch by Peterson. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Slider, swing and a miss. A huge strikeout there by Peterson. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Big out here in the bottom of the third. 1 out. Peterson comes back. He fights back, and he gets J.D. Davis to chase a slider. New York for life, man. Thanks so much for the love, man. He said, it's the movie channel code word for movie Coke. Wait, is the movie channel code word for moving Coke? Because I'm interested. No, New York for life. Here's the pitch by Peterson. Misses downstairs with the slider, 1-0. Oh, for the last time, guys. I don't do that. I'm on YouTube to talk sports. I'm not a drug dealer. Yesterday, Bavit asked me about it. It's not my thing, guys. It's not my thing. I'm sure there's other YouTube channels where you could get that. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Peterson looks in for the sign, and a fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. Nice pitch there to Devers, or Devers, however you pronounce it. What is my favorite Mets moment? 1986. 1986. Kyle Petrano, man, thanks so much for love. Oh, man, Nathaniel's really hurt my feelings here, man. Blink twice now if you're being held against your will. Man, he really hurt my feelings, man. I really hate it when people come in and say that I'm gay. That really hurts my feelings. I've never seen that before. In my 2 years of YouTube, nobody's ever come into a chat and said that to me. Ever. Ever. You should be ashamed of yourself. It'll be a 2-1 pitch there as he misses down low with the fastball. Peterson looks in for the sign, comes to the set. Here's the pitch. Slider swung on, drilled to second. He's going to throw this. Oh, he caught it on a fly. What's going on here? What's going on here? They got him in a rundown now. They scored a run. Wait, what happened? They tagged from third. Boston gets a run on the play. They give up an out to get a run. That was heads-up base running. But I don't know if it was the right decision because you run yourself out of the inning. I might rather take the chance with the bases loaded and 2 outs. But that'll do it. The Red Sox get 1 run. I'll take that trade-off. Bases loaded, nobody out. They only get 1 run. I'll sign up for that. But thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. You didn't have to delete that PTA Sports. What did he say? What did he say? Chris, you're gay. Oh, Kyle's just kidding. Kyle's just kidding. No. Unhide him. PT, I know you're trying to do, he's just kidding. Kyle's a good subscriber of mine. He was just kidding. But I appreciate you for putting that, for sticking up for me, PTA. You just mean well. But no, Kyle's a good subscriber of mine. Let me rephrase Nathaniel's comment. Oh, yeah, you're right, Sonora. It was improper English. It was improper English. What's going on, Aaron? As we head to the top of the fourth, the Mets lead 3-0. Who's my favorite Met now and in the past, Benjamin says. My favorite Met now is DeGrom. And my favorite Met in the past is Edgardo Alfonso. And, a lot of the younger viewers or non-Met fans might not know who he was. He came up as a third baseman for the Mets, later played second base, was a phenomenal player for the Mets. Probably the clutchest hitter I've ever seen in a Mets uniform, either him or Daniel Murphy. But Alfonso was always tough to get out, clutch hitter. He batted in front of Piazza. Really good player for the New York Mets. I think he was a 2-time All-Star for the Mets. Maybe a bit, might have been 1, but he was my favorite player growing up as a kid with the New York Mets. Let's see what we got here. Anybody can get it, PTA says. Yeah, Fonzie was the man. Edgardo Alfonso is my all-time favorite, man. But we go to commercial. Let's go Mets, James Sanchez says. Olerud was great. That 99 Mets infield, anybody that's new to the Mets or new to baseball, go back, look at highlight films of the 1999 Mets infield. The 1999 Mets infield is the greatest defensive infield in the history of baseball. Ray Ordonez, I believe, only committed 4 errors at shortstop for the entire year. He had crazy range. Alfonso only committed like 3 or 4 errors at second base. Ventura was a gold glover at third, and John Olerud was as smooth as silk over at first. The Mets defensive infield in 1999 was unbelievable. The runs that infield saved. Best defensive infield ever, statistically. Man, our fielding sucks. Gonna cost us all. Yeah. He doesn't actually hate Mike. They just got a thing going. They just have fun. So here we go. Robbie Cano coming up. He drove in a run his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. I appreciate that, Benjamin. Thanks for being here, my man. Oh, that's right, Stone. You were talking about Olerud last night. Here's the pitch to Cano. Fastball in the outside corner, 0-1. Let's go Mets, Aaron says. They didn't shout because he tagged up. There was nothing wrong with the play. He tagged up. Here's the pitch to Cano. Slider in the dirt. 1-1. I think that's what happened. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. He tagged up on the play from third base. I don't have the volume on. It'll be a 1-1 pitch here to Cano. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. The Mets lead 3-1. For some reason, my scoreboard's not updating, but it's 3-1. I'll try to update it when I get an opportunity. That happens every once in a while, but I know if I hit the refresh, it's probably going to take forever to catch up. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Cano. Fastball misses outside. Let me try to refresh it. Try doing that. We'll see if that fixes it. But thank you to everybody for being here. I appreciate it, man. You can spot Olerud easily by his helmet. Yeah, he always had a helmet on playing first base, John Olerud. Cano digs in here from the left side. It'll be a 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. 3-1. So Cano's going to get a hitter's count here. We'll see if he can grip it and rip it. Still not updated on ESPN. That's weird. I'll try to update it soon. But like I said, scores 3-1. Top of the fourth. Nobody out. Cano's up. 3-1 count. Bryce comes to the belt. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses outside. The Mets got a runner on. Nobody out here as the Mets get the leadoff base runner on here in the top of the fourth. What's going on, Nate? Thanks so much for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Daily reminder, we get number 28 this year. I'll take number 3. I'm not guilty, Irish. Wilson Ramos coming up. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. I'll take number 3 this year as a Mets fan. You guys have 27. Give us 1. What's up, what you say? Should I watch you next game? Why not? I'm not gonna be able to call the next game in its entirety, but I'll speak on that in a second. Here's the pitch to Ramos. Slider, swing and a miss, 0-1. I am gonna try to call the last 3 or 4 innings. I'm busy tomorrow, but if I get back in time, I will. I'm definitely calling the last game of this series, and then I'm gonna try to call as many Met games as I possibly can, being that it's the only thing going on right now. I'm a big Met fan. I watch the games anyway, so. But tomorrow I'm only going to be able to call maybe half the game, if at all. But the game after I'm calling. Here's the pitch to Ramos. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. Fastball drilled on the ground to third, and that's wide of the bag. 0-2. What's up, Nate? Thanks for being here, my man. Let me try to refresh this again. See if that works. Bryce looks in for the sign. It'll be an 0-2 pitch here to Ramos. Joseph, I'm trying. It's ESPN. It's not me. I keep refreshing it. Here's the 0-2. Slider misses outside. 1-2. So now it says top of the fourth, but it still says 3-0. It's 3-1. So, I don't know. Hopefully it fixes itself. Nate, that really hurt my feelings. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss. So 1 away here in the top of the 4th. You'll get your trolls, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's part of what's fun about YouTube. You get idiots. You get keyboard warriors. You get jerk-offs, as I like to say. You get a couple of those. 1 down here in the top of the 4th. Nimmo's coming up in the 9 hole. The Mets lead 3-1. And here's the pitch to Nimmo. Fastball, and that's a chopper on the ground to short. Bogaerts comes in the field. It throws over to first, and they just get him. So 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Joey, the score is 3-1. The score is 3-1 Mets. 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Keyboard tough guy, Street says. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. The scoreboard got... My bad, guys. There you go. That should be better. I think when I refreshed it, it lowered it. Here's the pitch to Rosario. Slider on the outside corner, 0-1. Let me try to move it just a little bit. There you go. Now it's updated, 3-1. What's my real name? My real name is Bartholomew Scungili. Bartholomew Scungili. Here's the 0-1 pitch, runner on second to Rosario. And there's a slow roller back to the mound. He bobbles it, picks it back up, throws to first. He almost beat it, but that'll do it. At the end of 3.5, it's the Mets 3. It's Boston 1. The Red Sox coming up here in the bottom of the 4th. What's up, Jersey Light, man? Thanks for being here, my man. What's up, Afghanistan? Was he safe? He's just out. He was out by this much, but he was out. Thank you for posting the scores, Chris Sonor. Always appreciate that, man. I know, Raphael. Bartholomew Scungili. Yes, that's my first and last name. Who's your favorite 86 Met? I got to go with Darryl Strawberry. But, I mean, you got Doc on that team. You got Keith. You got Gary Carter. There's a lot of great Mets on that team. But, yeah, I think I got to go with Darryl. You know, I didn't get to see that team. I was born in 85. But, yeah, I got to go with Darryl. Howard Johnson, Hojo on that team. You had a lot. Lenny Dykstra was on that team. Ray Knight over at third base. Yeah, that was a great team, 86. Let's see what we got here. First, Dolphins and Turtles. Oh, Billy Reynolds, man, that really hurts my feelings. Thank you so much for being here, though. I appreciate it. And if you're a Red Sox fan, well, Boston sucks. Yeah, that's what I got to say to you, my man. That's what I got to say to you, my man. And I'm sure a lot of the Yankee fans in here agree with me on that one. But thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Hopefully it helped your self-esteem to go into a YouTube chat and tell somebody that they suck. Have there been any challenges this season yet? Oh, yeah. There was a challenge in a couple of the games I've called so far. Not tonight yet. Love to have baseball back. You and me both, Joey. Ron Darling, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Steven Mendez, man. Thanks so much for love, man. I really appreciate the love, man. He says, it's great to see you, brother. Let's go Mets. What's going on, Steven Mendez, man? Been with my channel for a really long time. I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much for love, man. I really appreciate that, man. Hope all is well with you. Well, let's have some fun tonight, man. Here we go. Peterson with the slider. Strike one. 75 on the gun. Bogaerts going to lead off here for the Red Sox out of the cleanoff spot. Kyle, man, thanks so much for the love, man. I'm going to get to that in 1 second. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Bogaerts. Slider in the dirt, 0-2. He says, Boston fans, you're upset because they lost Tom Brady. Yeah, and they're upset because, well, you know, up until, 2000 and whatever it was, they hadn't won a World Series since 1918. So I get that. And Bigger Mike, man, thank you so much for posting that. Yeah, if you guys want to check that link out, that does help the channel. Here's an 0-2 pitch fastball, misses outside. It's a really cool app, and I partnered up with Yoke Gaming. I'm going to explain it better in a video in the future, and I'll definitely have a watermark in all my streams to try to promote it a little bit, but I highly suggest checking out the app. Here's the 1-2 pitch. You get a chance to play against some of your... And slider drilled in the air down the right field line, giving chase. Conforto, what a play! One away here in the bottom of the fourth. But basically what the app is, to sum it up in a nutshell, you get an opportunity to play Madden against some of your favorite athletes. And it's completely free. Highly suggest checking it out. Like I said, you download the app. Helps me. Helps the channel. And you don't ever have to use it. Helps me. But if you want to use it, I think it's a really cool app. I have it myself. Yeah, when they approached me, I was like, yeah, let's do it. It's a really cool app. They just had Golden Tate on there. And Jabril Peppers was on there as well. So here we go. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Pilar is coming up. Here's the pitch. Peterson misses downstairs, 1-0. Sid Fernandez was on that team as well, yep. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball swing and a miss. 93-mile-an-hour heater to Pilar. Conforto, the Italian Paisan. Peterson, 94 on the gun. That's been the high today. He's bringing the heat. Here's the 1-1. Slider on the outside corner, 1-2. Nice pitch. No, tomorrow, Sonor. DeGrom pitches tomorrow. Here's the 1-2. Slider in the dirt, 2-2. Entertainer talking food. That's right, sports expert. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he misses outside there with the heater. Full count. Love the job you do with the Knicks, and now the Mets, my two favorite teams. Keep up the great job. Vince, man, I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm going to try to, I'll get to this in 1 second. I'll talk a little bit about the Knicks. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball drilled in the air to center field, and Nimmo almost misjudged that ball, but he's able to come up with it. Mets outfield defense been a little shaky tonight, but 2 away. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more Nick content on the page. I said I'm gonna pop a video on there today. But yeah, man, once the draft gets closer, I'm gonna try my best. I just get so consumed with Giants content, but I'm gonna try my best to get more Knicks content on the page throughout the season this year. I'm gonna focus heavily on them during the off season with the drafted free agency. I'll probably live stream the ping pong bowls. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more Knicks content up. There's a fastball down the middle, first pitch swinging. And Nimmo's right there. That'll do it. At the end of 4, the Mets 3, the Red Sox 1. Mets coming up here in the top of the 5th. Tana, would you break under interrogation by the mob? Depends who the mobster is. Is it Joe? If it's Joe Pesci, I'm breaking. First, I'm going to break out of laughter because that guy's like the funniest guy ever. But Joe Pesci's a tough guy. I don't think I would make it. You know, depends who I'm getting interrogated by. I'm glad Beltran is the manager, terrific player, but not the temperament to deal with the media well. He never did. That's a great point you bring up. I remember when he first got here, when he hit a home run, his first home run as a Met, or at least his first home run at Chase Stadium. I don't remember if it was his first home run as a Met. He got up to a slow start, so the fans were booing him. He hit a home run. And he was so pissed at the fans when we were calling for a curtain call, he wouldn't go out and acknowledge them. Carlos Delgado had to push him out there to acknowledge the fans. So he always had a bit of a... Yeah, he didn't handle the New York media particularly well. It's a good point you bring up, and I think that was a fair concern for him as the manager. That's a good point you bring up. And thank you, Stealth. I appreciate that. Who's your favorite non-Met in the MLB right now? I mean, I love watching Mike Trout whenever I get the opportunity. I mean, it's hard to say not him. Mike Trout is... I got to say Mike Trout. He's unbelievable. So, I'll say Mike Trout. I mean, I love watching Kershaw pitch, too, when he's not going against the Mets. But, Mike Trout. Oh, Benjamin, man, thanks so much for love, man. I really appreciate that, man. And I'll get... No pitch. I'll get to it right now. He says, next time you're in L.A., hit me up. I didn't know what HMU meant for a second, but I figured it out. Hit me up, and we'll go to Dodger Stadium and get some Dodger Dogs, a beer, and hit the Gentleman's Club. Does Citi Field have any food that is specifically towards the Mets like we have with the Dodger Dogs? I don't think so. You know, they don't, no. Not that I know of. And I'm sure there's something, But their food's really good. It really is. For a baseball stadium, the food is really good. But I don't think they have anything like as famous as like a Dodger dog. They have one bar attached to the stadium, which I go to a lot, McFadden's. It's pretty cool. You go there before the game. It's like $30 or well, at least when I went. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. Now I've been to several Met games and I've been into McFadden's every year, but I paid for the all you could drink. I think it was like $30 or $40, but it was all you could drink before the game. They have that at the stadium. Yeah. But it'll be an 0-1 pitch there. Swing and a miss there by Pete Alonso on the slider here in the top of the fifth as we're back underway. Bryce looks it for the sign. And a fastball drilling the ground to shortstop. Backhanded, throws over to first, and one down here in the top of the fifth. Aaron Jones 33 on the top one. What? 33? Aaron Jones? It's a little high. What do you think is going to be the final score? I'll go Mets 5-3. I'll say they give up 2 more runs, but they put up another 2. McNeil coming up. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. He's trying to get out of the early season funk. He hit it hard his first time up, though. He's hit into some bad luck so far this year. Looks like they play him straight away in the outfield. Giving him the line down third if McNeil wanted to lay down a bunt. Bryce looks in for the sign. And a fastball misses outside, 1-0. Shake Shack is good. Yeah, Shake Shack's good. You used to have to wait like an hour to get a vanilla milkshake, but now it's like normal when you go there. What's going on, Lance? What's going on, my man? Here's the 1-0 pitch. Slider hit on the ground. That's foul down the first base line. It'll be 1-1. Are good soft pretzels? Yes. Yes. Pretzels are very good in New York. Although I will say, and I'm not trying to badmouth the Yankees, I got a pretzel at Yankee Stadium one time. It was horrible. It was rock hard. The other food at Yankees, I've never had a bad experience. But the pretzel, I will never get another pretzel there again. It was horrible. Here's the 1-1 pitch to McNeil. And fastball drill in the air. This could be a gapper. It's going to be at least one. Backhanded there by Benintendi. McNeil will slow down there at first base with a 1-out single here in the top of the fifth. All right. All right. All right. Nice hitting there by McNeil. Maybe that gets him out of his slump. That guy can just hit, man. J.D. Davis coming up. Davis 1 for 2 with a single. Bryce looks in for the sign, and he's going to look the runner back to first, keeping him honest. All right, all right, all right, MH says. MH doing his best Quagmire impression. Oh, wait, no, he got giggity, giggity, giggity. McNeil leads from first. Bryce comes to the set. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken for a strike on the inside corner. 0-1, 93 on the gun. Clickbaiting. Clickbaiting, yeah, because in the thumbnail it says I'm showing the TV. Clickbaiting. Here's the 0-1 pitch to J.D. Davis. Fastball drilled in the air down the right field line. Towards the pole, it's pesky pole. Touch 'em all, a 2-run homer by J.D. Davis. Opposite field, 2-run jack. Let's go, Mets. J.D. Davis showing the opposite field power. Let's go, baby. 5-1. What's going on, Mark Adam? Thanks for popping in the stream, my man. Always like talking to Mark on Twitter. What's up, man? There we go, MYG31. Oh, Benjamin, man, thanks so much for love, man. He says, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? You like, oh, man. You like ketchup with that? Oh, maybe some coffee. I would never mix coffee in a burger, but I know what you were trying to do there. Making fun of the New York accent. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. It's the Mets 3. It's Boston 1. Let's go. What's going on, Darnell? Good to see you, buddy. Hope all's well with you. Hope you're staying safe. No, you're a huge Met fan. We're off to a good start here. 5-1 here in the top of the 5th. Because you ate the Met special pretzel. Maybe they were Met pretzels. I don't know what to tell you, but whatever it was, they weren't good pretzels. 5 to, yeah, I did call the 5. I want more, though. I don't want to stay at 5, but, I don't care. If we win 5-3, that's cool, but a 2-run jack. Why was Fabian timed out? He's just kidding. He's just kidding, Bigger Mike. Thank you, Anthony, man. I appreciate it. I forgot to do my home run call. I got so excited. Oh, I got so excited. I'll do the home run call next time. My mistake. I'm not used to seeing a lot of home runs. Asia, thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate that. She says, Chris, how you get into Citi Field without the COVID rules? Also, well, right now I'm not at Citi Field. I'm at Fenway. It's actually a beautiful stadium, by the way. And she says, also talking about food, I may be a Yankee fan, but Citi Field food is better than Yankee Stadium because some of their food is not good. I agree with you. And, obviously I go to Met games more, so I'm a little biased, but from my experience, I enjoy the food at Citi Field more. But I also don't eat in the expensive restaurants. I'm just talking about the normal food. I do prefer more at Citi Field. Oh, he spammed it? Okay. What's up, GOAT? I love the Metsies right now, but I know I'll hate him when Diaz... Well, hopefully Diaz doesn't pitch this game. Hopefully we got like a 9-run lead. He doesn't have to pitch. I see Goat's in the chat. Show Goat some love. I saw a Goat. Where is he? Next time I see him, I'll show him some love. Here's the pitch to Conforto. And a fastball misses upstairs. Checks his swing. 1-0. Darnell, man, thanks so much for the love, my man. He says, I'm back, babe. Let's go, Mets. Let's get to 3-2 tonight, Darnell, man. Hopefully we get some sports cooking, man. I'm looking forward to Giants training camp getting back in the fold. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Conforto. Swung on hit on the ground. That is foul. We'll do it again. 1-1. Darnell's the man. Been with me for a really long time. I know he's a big Met fan, so hopefully we get to experience a really good season together this year, Darnell. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Conforto. And a fastball in the zone. 1-2. There's Goat. Could Diaz recover? Yeah, he could recover. I don't know if I have confidence in him recovering, but he could. He's still a really talented pitcher, just hasn't done a good job with the Mets. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Conforto, and a curveball misses outside. 2-2. Brewer into the game for the Red Sox. Yes, J.D. Davis hit a 2-run jack. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Conforto. Curveball in the dirt. Conforto tries to check his swing. They say he didn't go around. Full count. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you're here then, Aaron. You're at the right place. I'm a huge Met fan myself, so we're going to celebrate together. We're going to cry together. That's what these streams are going to be about, man. So it'll be a full count here in the top of the 5th. 1 out. Conforto up. It'll be a payoff pitch. Brewer looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. And swung on, drilled down the line. That'll reach the seats. We'll do it again. Yeah, Darnell, man. Yeah, you and me both, man. But I'm going to enjoy the Met season while we have it. We got a 3-2 pitch coming here to Conforto. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Brewer looks in for the sign. Curveball, swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Late break on that pitch. 2 out here in the top of the 5th. Christian Cologne, man, thank you so much for love, man. Citi Field best food, MSG best alcohol. Interesting. I mean, I'm not a really extravagant alcohol guy. I get beer when I go to a game, so I don't know outside of that what fancy drinks they have at MSG. I love the new MSG. I thought they did a great job renovating that stadium, though. Yeah, I highly suggest if you haven't done it, checking out the seats on the catwalk. It's a really good vantage point. Barstool seating. That's what I had when I went there one time. It's a cool vantage point. Cespedes ground ball to third base, fielded cleanly. He'll throw over to first, and that'll do it. At the end of 4.5, it's the Mets 5. It's the Red Sox 1. Mark, man, thanks so much for love, man. I really appreciate it, man. He says, I'm a Yankees guy, but no games, so decided to drop in because I love your content. Mark, man, I really appreciate that, man. And yeah, man, I got to call my team's games. I'm a huge Met guy. I know we both love the Giants, though, and we're both rooting for the same team tonight. I think we could both agree that we both do not like Boston. So I'm glad that you're here, and hopefully our Mets help you out tonight. Let's see what we got here. Let's go, Mets, man. We're in this together. That's right, Shay. That's right. Shay, I don't know how you pronounce it, but either way, maybe that's the Met coming out and me calling you Shay. But it's 5-1 here as we head to the bottom part of the 5th. Let's get this sweep. That's right. Well, yeah, technically it should be a 2-game sweep. I look at it like a 4-game series, even though it's 2 there, 2 back at Citi Field. But technically, yes, it would be a 2-game sweep. And then we got DeGrom. We got our top 2 going the next 2 nights at Citi Field with DeGrom and Matz. It'd be nice. Wouldn't that be nice to get a little cushion early on this season? Let's take a look at the divisional opponents. The Nationals about to lose again. They're down to Mike's Toronto Blue Jays 5-1. I know Bigger Mike's loving that. And then we've got the Atlanta Braves down 5-1. So the Mets getting some help here today. The Tampa Bay Rays lead 5-1 at home against the Braves. And the Blue Jays beating up on the Nationals. So hopefully those hold. And the Mets gain another game on both of those teams if we could hold this lead. Do I think the Mets can make the playoffs? 100%. With 16 teams making it, 100%. I've never been a massive beer dude. Mango Crushers are the GOAT, though. Harrison Jolly's the man. Harrison Jolly, I was wearing your shirt yesterday during the Instagram live stream. Harrison Jolly gave me a shirt. That was awesome. One of my best subscribers. He's always in my live streams all the way from New Zealand. I appreciate you for being here, Harrison, man. Thank you so much for all the support you always show my channel. Are the Braves better than us or our defense or our offense just falsely? I think us and the Braves are pretty comparable. I think the National League East is just tight. I think the Braves, the Mets, the Phillies and the Nationals, I think they're all pretty close. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. Curveball for a strike to Bradley. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and fouled off. 0-2. Peterson gets off to a nice start here against Bradley. Bradley's 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's off to a nice start this year. He's got a 1.255 OPS. I never have clocks. Not really. Maybe an episode here and there, but not consistently. No, I know a lot of people like the show. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets him with the slider. Nice pitch. Peterson's had that one working. 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th. The Mets lead 5-1. Yeah, this would be a great win for the Mets with a guy making his debut in Boston. Plawecki coming up. He's 1 for 1. He had a double his first plate appearance. Line drive down the line. Ball that could have potentially been caught by J.D. Davis. He missed time to jump. What's going on, Brandon? Thanks for being here, buddy. Here's the pitch, and a fastball misses outside. 1-0. Has Peterson been doing well? Yes. Yeah, he's had a little wild here and there, but overall, yeah. Slider swung on, drilled down the third base line. Nice play by McNeil. Oh my God, he short hops Alonso and it goes into the stands. McNeil's been shaky with the glove early on. 2 outs, 1 out runner on second. Error by McNeil. He made a great job sliding to stop the ball, but then he misguides the throw to Alonso. He short hops him. And Alonso's got to scoop that, but not a good play by McNeil. Got to scoop that, though. Professional first baseman's got to scoop that. Come on. I appreciate that, Jameson. Peterson looks in for the sign. Looks the runner back to second. Here's the pitch. Slider on the inside corner. 0-1. And Peterson looks in for the sign. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. Looks the runner back to second. And this is inside with the slider. 1-1. And thank you for posting the movie channel. I appreciate that, Bigger Mike. Any movie fans, I did just start a second channel. Yeah, not a ton of content yet, but it'll be up and running once movies are back. Go over there, check it out. I appreciate it. Here's the 1-1 by Peters. Fastball swung on, drilled in the air down the right field line. That'll reach the seats, 1-2. Every Met fan, come on, Chris Sonora said. Sonora, you know you like the Mets. Sonora wants to be a Met fan. It'll be a 1-2 count. Nah, Diaz doesn't have the arm to be a starter. Here's a 1-2. Where was that? Slider just misses outside. Looked like a strike. 2-2. That'll even up the count to Benintendi. Peterson's got good movement on that pitch. That looked like a strike. It'll be a 2-2 pitch here. One out here in the bottom of the fifth. Peterson comes to the set. And Slider swung on and hit in the stands there for a foul ball. We'll do it again. Bigger, are you talking about the Blue Jays game, Mike? It'll be a 2-2 pitch to Benintendi. Looks to runner back to second. Comes to the plate. Fastball just misses inside. It'll be a full count. Payoff pitch coming up. I'm always glad you joined the chat, Jameson. Thanks for being here, my man. Thank you to everybody for being here. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you to everybody for being here. Thank you to everybody for watching my videos, coming to my live streams. It means the world. Thank you for being here. It'll be a 3-2 pitch. And a slider misses upstairs, so the Red Sox will have first and second. One away here in the bottom of the fifth. Oh, man. Let's see if they get out of this jam. 5-1 Mets here. 1 out. The Braves are on. Hopefully the Braves... No offense to you. I know you're a Braves fan. I got to root for you guys to lose, man. I know you're a great supporter of my channel, but you guys are a rival, my man. Michael says, what do you... There's a fastball hit on the middle. Hit up the middle. Flip to second for one. To first. Double play, and the Mets get out of it. Peterson goes 5 innings. He's only surrendered 1 run. Great debut by the kid from Double-A. And what do you think about the National League Central? Pretty weak. Yeah, the NL Central's not great. I think the NL East is the best division in the National League, and NL West is second. I do think the National League Central is the weakest division. But yeah, I think the East is the best well-rounded division in the National League. You pronounce it shy, like a person is shy. Okay, thank you for letting me know, shy. So here we go to the top of the 6th. Great job by Peterson to get out of the jam after the error there by McNeil. That's right, Jeremy. Nice double play as we go to commercial break. And if you guys haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. On the SNY broadcast, Steve said McNeil throws the bounce on purpose when fielding the right, and Pete knows that's possible, Street. I can't hear him. I'll tell you what, Alonso, you could tell, he kind of got stuck in the middle. You know, it looked like he went to stretch, and then he tried to pull back because maybe it was a short hop. So Alonso looked like he got a little confused on that throw. So maybe it was more an Alonso than McNeil. It's very possible. It was definitely a catchable ball. Thank you for beating the Red Sox for us. You got it anytime, Jake. Jake, we need you to keep beating up on the National League East. Do us a favor. We appreciate it. That's right, Michael Scott. Go Mets. And Jawad, thank you for posting the Yoke Gaming. I appreciate that. That's my new partner. Yeah, like I always say, man, all you do, you download that app. That helps me out, and it's a really cool app. You check it out. You get to play Madden against some of your favorite athletes. I'm going to have a video describing it better, but yeah, check it out, man. I highly suggest it. Like I said, it helps me out. So I appreciate it. They reached out to me. It's my first sponsor. I was excited. So yeah, definitely check it out, guys. It helps my channel. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. You get a lot of trolls. You get a lot of trolls. What did Johnny the Legend say? Thank you so much, Johnny the Legend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love that guy. Guy's got personality. He's got personality. How long do you think he had to think about before he typed that? That was a good insult. It took a while for him to come up with that. 5-1 Blue Jays in the bottom of the 9th. As they're showing the stat line there for Peterson. 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 66 pitches, 1 earned run. Matt Hole got beat up on, gave up 3 runs in 2 2/3. As Peterson's in line for a win in his debut start for the New York Mets. And there's the pitch to Cano. He tries to inside out it, strike 1, fouls it off into the stands. Cano 1 for 1. He had an RBI his first time up. I think he's 1 for 1 with a walk. Come on, Cano. There you go, Mike. And here's the pitch. Curveball swung on and fouled off down the first baseline. The Blue Jays helped the Mets out. We'll take it. Thank you for beating up on the Nationals. That's always nice. So that means the Nationals are what, 1-4? Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. Brewer looks in for the sign. Cano will step out, wipes a little sweat off the brow. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Cano. Fastball drilled on the ground. Slow chopper back to... Oh, it's fair. The catcher bobbles it. Cano's going to beat it out for an infield single. I don't know if they'll call that an error or what, but regardless, Cano's on. Kevin Plawecki helps out his old team. He stumbles on the grass, and Cano beats it out for an infield single. Oh, that's got to be an error. So the Mets with a leadoff base runner. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. What's up, Yuri, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, my man. So Cano on first here. Mets lead 5-1 here in the top of the 6th. And here's the pitch to Ramos. And a fastball misses inside, 1-0. Ramos 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout on the day. Stupid Plawecki. Yeah, we don't miss him, Aaron. We don't miss Plawecki. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Ramos. Swung on and missed. 95-mile-an-hour heater right over the middle, and they did rule it an error. It's the second error on the Boston Red Sox today. But regardless, Cano is on first with nobody out. Brewer looks in for the sign. And he comes to the set. Cano leads from first. Here's the pitch. Slider gets him to chase. 1-2. Good late break there by Brewer. Barkley is 31 on the top 100. I mean, that's fair. He's better than that, but I recognize he got hurt last year, so that's fair. This year gives him incentive to crack the top 10, so and I think he will. It'll be a 1-2 pitch to Ramos. Fastball drilled in the air, and that'll reach the seats. Nimmo warming up on deck. I've never watched that, Andrew. I've had a number of people ask me to watch that show. I've never watched it. That'll probably be my next show after House of Cards. A lot of people have asked me to watch that. Right now I'm in the middle of House of Cards. I know it's an old show, but I started watching it. Love it. And Mark, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it. Chris, can you kick field goals? Giants got a joke. Yeah. Slider in the dirt, 1-0. Yeah, he got Canacero, or however you pronounce his name. He used to be with the Jets. He is bad. Costa, however you pronounce it. He's got a good, strong leg. He's made 60-yard field goals before, but I don't trust him at all. He got cut from the Jets. Yeah. I think it'll be a competition. I don't think he's definitely going to be the starter, but we'll see. Maybe the Giants will give him an opportunity, and if he doesn't work out, they'll cut him quick. And there's a nice shot up the middle there by Ramos on the 2-2 pitch. Drills it back up the middle. Cano's going to turn second, head to third. And the Mets got runners on the corners here. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Mets got something cooking. Benjamin, man, thank you so much, man, for the incredible love and generosity. I appreciate that. I don't know what Max Abate is smoking over here, but he's been saying Indians going to win the World Series. He also thinks Slayton is overrated. I worry if Baker is found innocent, he may social distance on the field again. Yeah, Baker. As far as the Slayton stuff goes, I mean, The Slayton hate's got to stop. Darius Slayton's gonna have a big year for the Giants. He's gonna have at least 900 yards, at least 7 or 8 touchdowns. I'm a big Slayton guy. I think he fits the offense very well. And I appreciate all the love, man. Thank you so much, man. And Baker's wasn't very good his first year. I don't think we're gonna get another opportunity to see him in a Giants uniform. There's a fastball just on the knees there, 0-1. Runners on the corners, nobody out here for Brandon Nimmo. Let's break this game open, baby. Cano with a slight lead off a third. Ramos leads from first. Comes to the set. Here's the pitch to Nimmo. And a fastball on the inside corner, 0-2. No, Slayton's not the next Beckham, but he's very good. Beckham in 2024. Andy, that's possible. He'll be in a wheelchair by then. There's a curveball swung on, drilled in the air. That'll reach the seats. 0-2. We'll do it again. And thank you, Bigger Mike, for posting that again. There's my new sponsor. Please download that app. I appreciate that. That'll help out the channel. Yoke Gaming. Check them out. I'm going to have that, like I said, I'll have that, whatever, the logo in my next stream. I just didn't have time before I went live. Thank you, Mike. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Nimmo. Slider in the dirt. 1-2 here on the top of the sixth. If Syndergaard doesn't go down, a Subway Series is very possible. I agree, Mark. But they still may add an arm at the deadline. Don't rule that out. You know, I think the deadline's end of August. Mets might add a starting pitcher. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Nimmo. Fastball drilled on the ground, and it's fair. Did the runner score? I'm not sure. He steps on the bag at first. He did not. So it'll be second and third, 1 out. Cano does not advance. Nice play there on first base. Nimmo gave it a ride, but it was a good play. So 1 away, second and third. So Nimmo at least advanced a runner. It's kind of like a sacrifice bunt in a way. And we'll see what they do with Amed Rosario coming up. You got Alonso on deck. So hopefully Rosario keeps this going, and then maybe Alonso hits a bomb. Alonso, of course, with a huge 2-run single earlier on in the game as he was able to bloop one over second base. Let's see if he can deliver another RBI here. Come on, Rosario. Brewer looks in for the sign, comes to the set. Here's the pitch. And I'll tell you what, Rosario, he chases too much. Curveball in the dirt, 0-1. He's got to get better at that. He's aggressive. I like the aggressiveness, but sometimes you gotta lay off a little bit, Ahmed. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Rosario. Swing and a miss. Again, he chases another one out of the zone. Slider in the dirt. Last year, Rosario, look at those splits. He had a 248 average at home, 323 on the road. He was a different hitter. Well, he's on the road tonight. Catcher calls for the sign. Brewer comes to the set. Here's the pitch to Rosario. And he gets him to chase at 3 balls out of the zone. Swing and a miss on the slider. A huge strikeout there by Brewer to try to get out of this jam here in the top of the sixth. Nice pitch, and Alonso's coming up. It's a bad job there by Rosario. We'll see if they walk Alonso to set up the force play at any base. They got an open bag at first, but you got McNeil on deck, so I think they're going to pitch to him. They'll probably pitch him carefully. Here's the first pitch to Alonso. Swing and a miss. High heat, 0-1. Come on, Pete. Get into one. Here's the 0-1. Slider checks his swing. 1-1. Come on, Pete. Big Meat Pete. Runners lead from second and third. 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. The Mets lead 5-1. Brewer looks in for the sign. Comes to the set. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Gets him to chase again out of the zone. 1-2. Come on. He's got a nice slider. It'll be a 1-2 pitch to Alonso. We'll see if he goes back to the slider. And he does. Swung on, hitting the air to left field. It is, oh, he just got under it. Oh, I thought Pete had it. He camps under it. That'll do it. As we head to the bottom part of the sixth, Pete just missed it. He hung a slider. Pete almost made him pay. But we'll head to the bottom part of the sixth. It's the Mets 5. It's the Red Sox 1. Any pop-up down the left field line at Fenway Park, if Pete Alonso hits it, I think it's a home run. That one fell short. Oh. That one fooled me. Where's the peanuts and Cracker Jack? Oh, man. Aaron, I thought he had that one, Aaron. I thought he had that one. But falls short. Where's the... But thank you to everybody for being here. I do appreciate it. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Thank you guys for being the best supporters on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. Why could the Mets score for everyone but DeGrom? They take DeGrom for granted, man. They do. Hopefully they score some runs for him tomorrow. Oh, the emotional home run roller coaster. I was getting ready to get into my home run call. I was pumped up, man. We do have a Grand Slam lead, MH, but... Oh, there we go. Number 2. We'll see if we get a third. We have not gotten a third yet, at least in games I've called. Keith Hernandez's second Coin Gallery commercial of the game. So there you go. Go to Coin Gallery. Keith Hernandez tells you to. We'll see if we get a third. Gotta love Keith's mustache, by the way. It's absolutely beautiful. Breathtaking. Benjamin, thank you so much for the booty. I do appreciate it. You want me to call it a booty? I'll call it a booty. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it, my man. Got it. Yeah, of course, man. We always got to have a laugh, man. And hit that like button. I appreciate it, guys. Who agrees? Is Pilecki the type of person to cheat on his wife? I have no idea. Did he cheat on his wife? Pilecki's the type of player who sucked when he was a New York Met. That's all I know. When he was not a very good backup catcher. I think they left Peterson in. Is Peterson still pitching for the Mets? We'll see. As we head to the bottom part of the sixth, I think Peterson's still in there. He is. Here's the first pitch. Slider swung on, hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly there by McNeil. He'll flip it over to first, and that's one away. Sports Expert, it is. They show it during like every Met game. They've been showing it for years. But good job there. One out there. First pitch swinging. Devers coming up. As the Mets got the bullpen working, they got Smith in the pen there. Drew Smith, the right-handed pitcher. This should be Peterson's last inning. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. 0-1. They keep him on a tight pitch count early on. This is his first start. Figure this got to be his last inning. And here's the 0-1, and he chases a slider down low. 0-2 as he fouls that off down the first base line. He's dealing with the heart of the order here. You got Bogarts on deck for the Red Sox. Josh Tolley was horrible. Horrible. Here's the 0-2. Fastball misses upstairs. The Mets have had some bad catchers, since Piazza left. You had... what was his name? He was all right for 1 year. Jason, why can't I remember his last name? The first guy who replaced him. Here's the 1-2 slider. Swung on and fouled off. I think his first name was Jason. I can't remember the rest of it. Tolley was not very good. Barajas. Laduca was good for a year. Peterson looks it for the sign. Here's the 1-2. Misses inside with the heater. 2-2. Yeah, he's had a great outing. What's up, Elvis, man? Yeah, he's not a good defensive catcher, Shy. It'll be a 2-2 from Peterson. And a slider swung on, hit in the air down left field line. High, far, off the top of the wall. This should be 2. So it'll be a 2-out double by Devers. That'll bring up Bogaerts. So I'll have a runner in scoring position, 1 away. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he could hit. He actually led all catchers in RBIs last year. Ramos, not much with the glove. I'll take the Nationals being 1-4. And Jawad, thank you for posting that, man. I appreciate that. Go over there, check out that app. Use that link. Helps out the channel, and it's a great app. Yoke Gaming, the newest sponsor of the channel. Thank you for posting that. So here we are in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 5, the Red Sox 1. There's a fastball. Misses inside, gets away from Ramos. He's going to stay at second. Ramon Castro, yeah, he had a big head. He had a big noggin. Bogaerts 0 for 2. I appreciate that, Aaron, man. Thank you so much, my man. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball on the outside corner, 1-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out, runner on second. We'll see if Peterson could get out of another jam. He's done a good job of doing it throughout the game. Mercedes-Benz would be a cool sponsor. He's in here all the time. That'd be awesome. I pull up in a Mercedes-Benz every stream. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball drilled in the air down the left field line. That's right at Davis, though. Doesn't even have to move. 2 away, throws back to second. Tries to double him up. He's safe. So 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Come on, 1 more out. Let's get out of it. Let's get out of it. Can you buy concessions at... Not at this park. When I'm at Citi Field, sometimes they'll give me a hot dog. Next stream, I may have a hot dog on stream. We'll have to figure that out. Lucas Duda, of course, man. Started out as an outfielder, played first base. He was on the 2015 World Series team. Pilar's going to step in. Here's the pitch. And a changeup, I think, or slider maybe in the dirt. 1-0. Mark, I know, man. But you'll get him back soon. It was just because you went to that ballpark. I don't know how they're going to make up those games, by the way. I don't know what they're going to do. Well, I guess you guys play the Phillies later in the season, so that shouldn't be hard. You play a doubleheader. And there's a fastball line down the right field line. That's going to fall in. That'll play to run for the Red Sox. So it'll be 5-2. He's going to try for second, and he's in there with a 2-out double. A nice hit there by Pilar. 5-2 as the Red Sox start to inch back into this ball game. That might be it. That might be it for Peterson. We'll see if the Mets pull him. They're going to leave him in. Nope, they're going to take him out. So the Mets will pull him, but a good start. Clap it up, Met fans. Couldn't ask for much more. Peterson on the road in a hitter's park. Gives up 2 through 5 2/3. He did the job. Now it's up to the bullpen to keep the Mets in the lead. But a good job there by Peterson in his debut. Fit starter. I'll sign up for 2 runs and 5 2/3 any day of the week. So good job by Peterson as the Mets go to the pen. And we'll see if we can get out of the inning. Yeah, I said 5-3. That'd be nice. I just want to win. I don't care. Just win. Applesauce, Body Knowledge says. That's right, man. So the Mets got to get 10 more outs. 10 more outs. Let's go, guys. Bullpen's got to get 10 outs tonight. Can they do it? Padres are up in 20 minutes. Kristen, we're a huge Padre fan over there. Padres off to a good start for you. 3-1, right? So We'll see if they keep Sonor happy. The Cubs lead 6-3 against the Reds. The Rays holding on 5-2 against the Braves. That'd be good for the Mets. You got the Pirates and the Brewers tied at 2 apiece. The Detroit Tigers lead 4-3. The Indians lead 5-1 over the Chi Sox, and Minnesota leads 5-0 over Gavin St. Louis Cardinals. Not sure if he's in here. You got Arizona up 3-0 in the first against the Texas Rangers. Mike, we're not losing. I don't want to jinx anything, but the Mets got to hold this lead. I'm with you. Let's go nuts, Daniel says. When are the Yankees going to play again? I think they're playing tomorrow, James. I'm pretty sure they're playing tomorrow, the Yankees. Carson, they haven't been great. The Mets bullpen's been decent this year. It was really just Diaz, but we'll see. We'll see if they can hold up. We'll see how the Pen does tonight. They better dig down deep here. A lot of Taco Bell commercials tonight, by the way. I'm kind of getting hungry watching them. I'm not a huge Taco Bell guy, but once in a while I get a craving. So Peterson does a good job there in his debut. 5 2/3, 2 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 78 pitches. And Smith coming in to try to get the Mets out of this jam. 2 outs, runner on second. And Moreland's going to step in. Moreland's got some pop. Smith looks in for the sign. And comes to the set. Here's the pitch. Fastball drilled in the air. That's foul. 0-1. Last year, Drew Smith, 2018 rather, he had a 3.54 ERA in 28 innings, 34 hits, 6 walks, 18 strikeouts. He allowed 2 home runs. So far this year, he's pitched 2/3 of an inning with 1 strikeout and no runs. I'm not a huge Familia guy. I used to love Familia, but he hasn't been good in probably 4 years now. So Familia used to be good. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Smith. And a curveball in the dirt, and it's going to get by Ramos. The runner's going to advance to third. Oh, come on, Ramos. You got to block it. 1-1. They got Justin Wilson warming up in the pen. Got to get out of this. Got to get out of this. If he was at Salem, he'd be Witch Moreland. It'll be a 1-1 pitch from Smith as he comes to the set. Here's the pitch. And a slider misses inside, 2-1. Oh, Philly cheesesteaks are phenomenal. Last time I was in Philly, I got a cheesesteak from both Pat's and Geno's. Phenomenal. Here's the 2-1 to Moreland. And here's the pitch. Fastball drilled in the air down the third base line. And that's going to reach the seats. 2-2. Come on, dig down deep. Let's go. Let's go. Get this out. Get this out. It'll be a 2-2 pitch here in the bottom of the 6th. The Mets lead 5-2. Runner on third. Come on, Smith. And here's the 2-2 from Smith. Fastball, fouled off. Does a good job wasting it. No, I do. I preferred Pat's to Geno's, but they're both really good. Last time I was, well, I'll talk about it in a second. It's going to be a 2-2 pitch here by Smith. Ramos lines up on the outside. Here's the 2-2. Comes back in. Fastball, swing and a miss. Smith gets out of the inning. 5-2 Mets as we head to the top part of the 7th. Let's go Mets, baby. Big out there by Smith as the Mets get to the top of the 7th. Yes. Last time I was at Philly, I ran a full marathon. As soon as I was done, 26.2 miles, I decided to eat a full cheesesteak at both Pat's and Geno's right after. Made up for the calories that I lost. Big out, baby. Top of the 7th. Who we got coming up? I think we got, I'll wait till they show me the lineup. Let's go Mets, Jameson says. That's right. Who we got? We've got, according to this, I don't know if this is right, because a lot of times they're wrong. I'll wait till they show it on the TV. Tana, the real cheesesteaks are at the mom and pop places. Pat's and Geno's is garbage. I like Pat's and Geno's, but I'm sure there's better. I don't live in Philly. But that's why I went, because I know those are the tourist traps, if you will. You got to believe, Aaron says. Thomas, yeah, it was 26.2 miles. I used to run, matter of fact, I probably want to do another one of those. I've ran a full marathon in Philly, and I did the Tough Mudder. This was like 4 or 5 years ago, though. I did the Tough Mudder down in New Jersey. And the Tough Mudder's I thought was harder. I know since then they've changed it. Like now there's like a half a Tough Mudder. I did the full one. The full one's like 12 miles and there's all these crazy obstacles. You're running through mud. But the full marathon was, yeah. The first like 20 miles I was fine. I was jogging at a good pace. The last 6 miles really hit me. First 20 miles I was good. And I was running it in Philly and you go by like a bunch of college towns, and they were all you know when you're running a marathon, if you've ever been to one, they hand out like water or Gatorade. When you run by the college towns, they were handing out beer in the cups, and I ignored it for like the first mile, and then after a while I was like, screw it, I just grabbed one. Here's the pitch to McNeil, fastball misses outside, 0-1, 1-0 rather. Mets lead 5-2. Brewers staying in the game here for the Red Sox. And thank you for posting the movie channel. I appreciate that. Here's the 1-0 and a slider in the dirt, 2-0. They're showing the highest National League average last year. Christian Yelich won the batting title at 329. McNeil finished at 318, which was 4th in the league. Here's the 2-0 pitch to McNeil. Swung on and hit on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll throw over to first. 1 away. Home run coming. I just want to run. My boy and I are going to run the Spartan races. Brutal from what I've heard. I've never done it. I know that's uphill for like 3 miles. I don't remember, but it's uphill the whole time. So, 1 away here in the top of the 7th. J.D. Davis coming up 2 for 3 at a 2-run homer off a pesky pull down the right field line earlier in the game. Brewer looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch to Davis. And a slider over the middle. 0-1. One of the few times I will root for the Mets. What's going on, Ray, man? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we're going to help you guys out tonight. You guys keep helping us out. Beat up on the National League East. It'll be an 0-1 pitch here to Davis. Brewer looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Slider on the outside corner. Brewers pitch really well for the Red Sox. 0-2. Anything coming up on the movie channel? I'm going to try to go live tomorrow, Fawn. I have plans at 5. If I do, it'll be midday. Here's an 0-2 pitch to Davis. He hit him. So the Mets got a 1-out base runner. J.D. Davis gets hit there on the elbow, or the back. I think he was able to curl his elbow in. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. The Mets got a 1-out base runner there as the slider didn't slide. Hit him right on the tricep, actually. What's up, Kevin Romero? Oh, Guinness beer is the best. Are you kidding me? It's phenomenal. Body knowledge. A lot of people are intimidated. They won't drink Guinness beer because of the color. I love it. It's smooth. Oh, Asia, thank you so much for love. Chris, Benjamin in Bobby's stream talking about his strip club. Yeah, Benjamin loves the strips. He loves the strip clubs. Here we go. Conforto coming up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Here we are on the top of the 7th. It's the Mets 5. It's the Red Sox 2. Brewer looks in for the sign, and there's a fastball at the knees. Strike 1. 0-1. Goof? You want me to say goof? It'll be an 0-1 pitch here to Conforto. Runner leads from first. Here's the pitch from Brewer, and a slider. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Tana, does Long Island have a special eats? Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch. It depends what you're looking for. It depends what part of Long Island, too. It's a big place. There's a number of restaurants I really like. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Conforto, and a slider misses upstairs, 1-2. One of my favorites is in Islip. It's a steakhouse. It's expensive, but I haven't been there in years. But Teller's Steakhouse, I love it. It's in Islip. Mims is really good. I don't know if it's still around, but Mims is really good. Here's a 1-2 to Conforto. Slider, swing and a miss. 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Mets lead 5-2. Yeah, Guinness is good in car bombs. Long Island oysters, yeah, for sure. Well, you get the good Long Island if you the Nautical Mile in Freeport. There, I forgot the name of it. Bracco's. It's at the end of the mile. They got really good oysters there. So 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Cespedes is going to dig in, and there's a slider over the middle. 0-1. Two outs here in the top of the 7th. Mets lead 5-2. Brewer looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. And a slider in the dirt. 1-1. Good eye there by Cespedes. Top of the 7th, Liam. Count all evened up at 1 apiece. Brewer looks in. Here's the 1-1. And a slider fouled off down the third base line. 1-2. Love this. Listening to you is like listening to a broadcaster. You're great at this. I really appreciate that, Lakita, man. Thank you so much for being here, my man. Yeah, if you haven't done so, please subscribe. Ring the bell. I'm going to try to do as many of these baseball games as I can. The basketballs are even more fun. I don't get to talk to the chat as much because it's fast-paced, but I get really into it, and I'm pretty good at it. So even if you're not a fan of basketball, you'll probably enjoy the stream. Looks the runner back to first. He keeps him even. It's 1-2 count there as he keeps Davis honest there at first base. Now would be a good time for Davis to try to swipe a bag. They did this earlier in the game. I think it was Conforto that stole the bag. 2 strikes. With Cespedes up, if you get thrown out, he gets a new at-bat the next innings. And if you're safe, a single scores a run. So that's why they're keeping him close. They throw over there again to keep him honest. Morton's is great. I've been there a couple times. That's expensive too, Big Oso. Thanks for being here, Big Oso. Big Oso's a great supporter of my channel. Thanks for being here, my man. He's been here forever. He said it today in the comment in the Knicks video. He's been here forever. Here's the 1-2 to Cespedes. Slider in the dirt. 2-2. Big Oso was here when I initially was starting out making Knick videos. What's up, Bears Red Zone? Let's go Mets, my man. It'll be a 2-2 pitch. Davis with a slight lead off of first. Brewer looks in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets him with the 94-mile-an-hour heater. So we head to the bottom part of the 7th. It's the Mets 5. It's the Red Sox 2. Red Sox come up. We'll see who the Mets bring in. I'm thinking it'll be Wilson. They were warming Wilson up earlier in the inning, so we'll see. Am I a diehard Met fan? Yes. Is the Pope Catholic? Yes. I love the Mets. Elvis, never been there. But, yeah, tomorrow, like I said, I'm trying to do every Met game I can. So hopefully you guys come back, whether you want to just hang out in the chat. So it's almost like you're at a game. You listen to the broadcast, talk to other Met fans. Tomorrow, I might be able to do the second half of the game. Not going to be able to do the first half. The next day, I'll be doing the full game in its entirety. But tomorrow, I'm hoping I could do maybe innings 6 through 9, 5 through 9. I don't want to guarantee that. The next day, I'll be able to do the entire game. So hopefully you guys come on back for that. Massachusetts loves the Tana. What's going on, Nikki? And, all right, Aaron, man, have a great one, man. Thank you for being here. And Jawad says, Tana's Instagram. Thank you so much for posting. Yeah, I do have an Instagram. I have a Twitter. You can follow me on there. You can subscribe here. Angry Orchard is a good breakfast beer. Angry Orchard. Let me tell you something about Angry Orchard. I never got the Angry Orchard thing, but I get the breakfast concept. Because it's got the apple cider. I didn't know that a breakfast beer existed, Big O, so you might have just got me hooked. No, but I'm not into the apple cider. Some people are. I'm not. That's one of the only beers I'm not into. I'm a big beer guy. Not that I'm an alcoholic, but I guess what you could call a beer snob. I definitely like good beers, but I'm not into the apple cider beers. Any Mets with the Rona? Not that I know of. Am I on YouTube full time now? That's the goal. That's the goal. Not exactly, but I'm getting there. But I'm going to try to call as many of these games as I can, obviously, before the football season. I still try to post as many Giant videos as I can. I'm going to mix in some Knicks content, like I said today. But, yeah. And Mets lead 5-2. Here's the pitch from Wilson. Fastball drilled down the third base line, and that's foul. 1-0. Beer for breakfast is a good thing. Here's Wilson checking in the game. Justin Wilson's a pretty good pitcher. 2.54 ERA. Lakita, yeah, as many as I can, yes. I'm not going to be able to do every single game, but most games I'm going to do, yes. Wilson comes to the set. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. And a fastball, swing and a miss. 0-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. I forgot to take the cap off my water. Bradley 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout. Wilson looks in for the sign. Comes to the set. And just misses outside with the fastball. 1-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. Fabian, man, I really appreciate that, man. I try my best. Wilson looks in for the sign. It'll be a 1-2 count here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air. Rosario gives way, and he's underneath it. 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. 1 up, 1 down. Let's go. What's going on, Sports Influencer? What's up, babe? So you got a new logo over there. If you guys haven't done so, go check out the Sports Influencer. He's friggin' awesome. He actually set me up with my new sponsor. So can't ever say thank you enough. He puts out really good content. Go check him out. Thanks for being here, buddy. So 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Plawecki, the former Met's going to dig in. Wilson looks in for the sign. And here's the pitch. Slider misses inside. 1-0. What's up, Taco Man? Taco Man's awesome. Thanks for being here, buddy. It'll be a 1-0 to Plawecki here in the bottom of the 7th. And here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 1, 96 on the gun. Nice pitch there by Wilson. New York for life, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm going to get to that in 1 second. He's in all my streams. He always shows so much love, man. Thanks so much for being here, buddy. And I hope you're enjoying the hummus, by the way. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Wilson. Fastball just misses downstairs, 2-1. He says, Mets fans and you eat oysters. I'm so close to unsubscribe. What's next? You don't love well-done steaks with a side of God's nectar ketchup? Oh, God, he got me with the K word. Here's the 2-1 from Wilson. Fastball chopped on the ground to third. He comes in, fields it cleanly. McNeil on the run. And Alonso just holds the bag 2 away. Let me tell you something, New York for life. First off, yes, a steak has to be medium rare to rare. Okay, I like a medium rare steak. I don't go with the well done. Okay, and the K word on a steak is disgusting. You don't like oysters? What's wrong with oysters? Oysters are great. Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. And Benintendi coming up here. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. It's going well, Sports Influencer. I've been shouting it out during the stream. I'm gonna get the logo in the top left corner, right corner every time I go live. I'll shout it out every once in a while throughout the stream. But I appreciate you helping me out on the channel, man. That means a lot. And yeah, man, that is a great app. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Slider, swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Wilson. Benintendi digs in. And Andy, thanks for the Turtles and the Dolphins. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Wilson comes to the set. And a fastball on the outside corner. 0-2, 96 on the gun. And here's Wilson. It'll be an 0-2. Slider misses outside, 1-2. Yeah, it's got to be medium. It's got to be at least medium. But I'm a medium rare guy. I don't go as far as rare, but I go medium rare on the steak. 1-2 pitch here from Wilson. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. And a fastball swung on and missed. Wilson, what a job. He comes in. He gets 4 outs, I think it was. And at the end of 7, it's the Mets 5, or 3 outs. I don't think he pitched last inning. Yeah, 3 outs. It's the Mets 5. It's the Red Sox 2. Mets bullpen, 4 outs so far. No runs. Doing a good job. Benjamin, man, thanks so much, man, for the love. I really appreciate that, my man. He says, I don't know what Asia told you, but all I asked Bobby is if strip clubs are open in Boston. Benjamin needs to know, man. Benjamin's a world traveler, and he's not going to your city unless you got one of those. Thanks for the love, man. I appreciate it. So we head to the top part of the 8th. It's the Mets 5. It's the Red Sox 2. Nothing better than a medium rare ribeye on a bed of God, Big O. So you kill him. Now you know what? I'm gonna go get a steak tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'm going out tomorrow, but day after, I'm gonna have to barbecue. Throw a steak on the grill. Yeah, ribeye's great. Ribeye's great. I'm actually a skirt steak guy. I don't know how many people like skirt steak. I actually like skirt steak. Of course, you can't go wrong with the filet mignon, the sirloin. But yeah, I'm a big skirt steak guy. If you go to the right place, there's actually a really good steakhouse on Long Island that's known for their skirt steak. What's up, Luan, man? Thanks so much for being here. And Bigger Mike, thanks for there's the sponsor right there, guys. You want to help the channel? That helps me, man. And I can't say thank you enough for Slurpee for getting that for me, the sports influencer. You click that, takes 5 seconds. Download the app. And if you want to check it out, please do so. I think it's a great app. I wouldn't have paired up with it if I didn't. You get an opportunity to play Madden with some of your favorite athletes. They got guys like Taco Fall on there, I saw. They got some Giants on there. Jabril Peppers was on there, Golden Tate. So going over there and check it out. Thank you for posting that, Bigger Mike. As we head to the top of the 8th, the Mets lead 5-2. Hanger steak's good too. Yeah, I just love steak. I mean, who am I kidding? Well, Luann, I appreciate it. You're always in my streams, Luann. You're awesome. You're awesome. Great supporter of the channel. Big Giant fan. I appreciate you for being here. Yeah, no, I've had hanger steak. I've had hanger steak. So here we go. Top of the 8th, Mets lead 5-2. Who we got coming up here? You like your steak raw, Jawad? Let's go Mets, same lane. So here we go. Robbie Cano lead it off for the Mets. They lead 5-2 here in the top of the 8th. Brazier comes in to pitch, and a fastball just misses on the outside corner. Last year, in 62 games, he threw to a 4.85 ERA. He was 7 for 11 in save opportunities, 55 2/3, 51 hits, 21 walks, 61 strikeouts, and he allowed 9 home runs. So he's hittable. A near 5 ERA. Looks it for the sign. Here's the pitch to Cano. swung on and fouled off down the first base line. Cano's got a good swing tonight. He's been on it. 1 for 2 with a run, a double. Had a big RBI earlier in the game. What's up, D. Coop? My man Coop. He pops in the Discord every now and again. Great subscriber of mine. Thanks for being here, my man. It'll be a 1-1 pitch here to Cano. The Mets lead 5-2 here in the top of the 8th. Brazier comes to the set. And here's the pitch. Fastball swung in the air, hit down the left field line. And that's going to go off the middle of the wall. He's going to hold up at first as that bounces off the green monster. So a 320-foot single by Robbie Cano. You don't see a lot of those at Citi Field. And he's going to come out for a pinch runner, defensive purposes. But Cano's been on it tonight. I tell you what, man, I like what I see out of Cano. It took him a little while to get to his stride last year. He's got a nice swing tonight. He had a big double earlier in the game. Goes with that pitch. Robbie Cano with a nice night. He'll come out for a pinch runner here in the top of the 8th. The Mets lead 5-2. Jimenez coming in to pinch run. Betances is going to warm up there for the Mets in the bullpen. Do I eat any wild game? Jason Hart, man, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I've had venison, deer. He's going to look the runner back to first. I actually had rabbit once. I felt bad afterwards. I had rabbit once. At the Millridge Inn. If you're from Long Island, you know the Millridge Inn. I had rabbit there once. So here's Wilson Ramos, 1 for 3 with a single. Brazier looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Slider on the outside corner, 0-1. Slight lead off of first there by the pinch runner Jimenez there. He's got Ramos at the plate. And he's going to look the runner back. Come on, let's get an insurance run here, please. It's a friggin' rabbit, man. It's like eating a little squirrel. And he keeps him honest. I've had gator, too. I've had gator. Gator's actually pretty good. Kind of tastes like chicken. Comes to the set. And he's going to go. Fastball swung on, hit on the ground, and a nice play there by the third baseman. He spins, he wins, he throws over to first. One away here in the top of the 8th, but the runner advances to second. So 1 out, runner on second for the New York Mets, and Brandon Nimmo's coming up, and then we'll have the top of the order. Nimmo's 0 for 2 with a walk. Blank the rabbit. He was dead already, right? And thank you for posting the Instagram, man. I appreciate that. I've had octopus, Mike. It's actually really good. Here's the pitch. The Nimmo swung on and hit in the air. And that's going to get over his head. It goes up against the wall. They're going to send him home. And the Mets are going to take a 6-2 lead. Nimmo drives a double over the right fielder's head. Let's go Mets, baby. 6-2 here in the top of the 8th. Brandon Nimmo plates a run here in the top of the 8th. Let's go, baby. Best Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom. And thank you for posting the Discord. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Yes, there's a lot of sports debates in there, Jake. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, you can join the Discord. I do appreciate that. We're almost at 500 members now. So I'm thinking by the start of the season, that'll start to grow, but football season. But yeah, going on. We talk sports all the time. So here we go. Rosario's coming up, and there's a slider over the middle. Strike 1, 0-1. Let's go, Rosario. Rosario 1 for 4 with a 2-run single early on in the game. It'll be an 0-1 to Ahmed. comes to the belt. Here's the pitch. And a slider misses downstairs, 1-1. And New York for Life says, remind me to never take you to the zoo. I don't want you to think it's a food buffet. Well, let's think of things at the zoo that I've eaten. Let me think. It's a 1-1 pitch here to Rosario. And swung on and hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly there. He'll throw over to first. And that's 2 away here in the top of the 8th. Nimmo stays at second. I've never had lion. I've never had elephant. I've never had hippo. I've never had any of these animals. What else? Well, I've had gator. I guess gators are at some zoos. I've never had a gorilla. No, I haven't had many things that are at a zoo. I'm not that crazy. Let's go. Mets is right, man. Mets make the postseason. You think we have a chance to go on a big run? I think the way the postseason structure is, I think that it benefits the Mets. I'm going to explain why in a second. Alonso coming up here. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Mets lead 6-2. And a slider swing and a miss. So the Mets have the best pitcher in baseball, Jacob deGrom. And the way the playoffs are set up, the first round, it's a 2 out of 3. So if deGrom does his job, you figure you got 1 win. And then in the second round, it's 3 out of 5. deGrom pitches 2 games. So if the Mets get in, yeah, they could go on a run. Especially if they add another pitcher. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Alonso. Fastball misses upstairs, 1-1. I've never had turtle. I know turtle soup's a thing. I've never had it. Never had pig feet. I know a lot of people like that. I've never had that. Nimmo and oxtail I've never had. I know a lot of people like that too. Nimmo leads from second. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Actually, that's not true. I did have oxtail. I had it once. It was good. I forgot about that. I did have it once. Never had ostrich. I've never had the pleasure. Taco Man, exactly. If it's over pasta, I'm eating it. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Alonso, and good eye there as he lays off the 95-mile-an-hour heater. A little up in the zone there to even up the count of 2 apiece to Alonso. Looking for Alonso to break out of this slump. Last night he hit a home run. He still looks a little sloppy. He'll come around. Nimmo leads from second. And Pete's going to step out of the box. He'll take a couple of practice swings. Thoughts on Noah Syndergaard? I mean, it sucks. You know, he's been a little bit underwhelming with the injuries and everything else. I love Noah, but he's definitely not lived up to what we thought he was going to be when he first came into the league. But guy still throws hard. Hopefully he's back by next year. Here's the 2-2 to Alonso. Fastball misses downstairs. 3-2. Yeah, you did, Sam. Larry, man, I appreciate that, man. A lot of your gay statements. I appreciate that. I know I'm happy. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Pete, and he misses downstairs. So it'll be first and second here in the top of the 8th, 2 down. And Darren, man, thanks so much for love, man. I really appreciate that. Pig's feet with rice is great. That's something I'm gonna have to try out. I've never had that. That's something I'll have to try out. I definitely like pig. I like pork. I like bacon. I'll have to try it out. Benjamin, you always get trolls. You always get trolls when you go live. So here we go. Jeff McNeil coming up first and second here in the top of the 8th, 2 down. McNeil 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored. Taco Man, I wouldn't. Swung on and drilled in the air by McNeil, giving chase center fielder to the wall, and that's off the wall. That's going to play another run. If this holds, we're not going to need Diaz. The Mets are going to take an 8-2 lead. 2 runs come home on the 2-out double by Jeff McNeil, and the Mets take a 6-run lead. Let's go Mets, baby. Jeff McNeil pops one to center field. Darren, you're looking good on your Mets bet. But a nice shot there by McNeil. Mets bats coming to life. As far as the division goes, well, there's finals, so I can't check it, but I'm assuming we got both those teams lost. I know the Blue Jays won, which helped us. Swung on and hit in the air. Didn't even have time to see who was batting, but that's right at the center fielder, and that's going to do it. So, At the end of 7.5, it's the Mets 8. It's the Red Sox 2. And it looks like Betances getting set to come in for the New York Mets. Congrats, little brothers. Oh, Rice, man, I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate you, Rice, man. Thank you so much for the kind words. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You know, I love when people... I love stupid people. I do, because I got to read this comment. If you're going to come into a YouTube... If you're one of these no-lifers, you know, that's what I call these people. If you're one of these no-lifers and you're going to come into a YouTube chat and call somebody an idiot, make sure your grammar's correct. I'm just trying to give you tips for next time you come in. You should have spelt it Y-O-U''R-E, and it should have been N-A-N. You're an idiot. So if you're gonna do that to somebody, make sure that you don't look like an idiot. So from that, you know, I'm just trying to help you out. So if you want to come back in, you want to call me an idiot, make sure you do it right next time. All right? Thank you for popping in. Thank you for the view. Let's see what we got here. Yankees fans living rent-free. Love to see it. Let's go Mets, James Sanchez says. That's right, my man. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. What's up, Sports Influence? Oh, we got 3. We got 3 Coin Gallery commercials from Keith Hernandez. So that's a new record. We usually get 2. We got 3 this game. We got 3. Cushmaster, that's about the same as what he just wrote. You're dumb, U-R-D-U-M. It's about what he just wrote. It's about the same thing. You is an idiot. You know, if you're going to call somebody an idiot, make sure you get it right. It's not hard. Have a good night, Elvis, man. Thanks so much for being here, man. Darren, man, thanks so much for love, man. I really appreciate that. He says, I am hoping to win with the score under 10 on Houston. Okay, so Houston, all right, Houston's up 1-0. You're looking pretty good there in the top of the 4th. 2 outs. And, yeah, hopefully the Mets hold on for you. 8-2 here as we head to the bottom part of the 8th. Mitch, yeah, I'm sure somebody from the Discord could post that. There's a bunch of them in here. So if you guys want to post the Discord, Mitch could join. I appreciate you for asking, man. So here we go. Mets lead 8-2 as we go to the bottom part of the 8th. Betances on the hill. Here's the pitch. Fastball down the middle. Strike 1. 0-1. I appreciate that, Great Wuda. Me too. I know that you're very down. I know you're very down on our Giants. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider. He got him to go. I think he did. We'll see if he went around. Looked like he did. They check it first. He did. He went around. Great Wuda is awesome. Watches all my videos. And I always recognize Great Wuda says, I love when you collab with Giants guys, but you're the only guy I want to watch. So that I love when you say that. That means a lot to me. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider misses outside, but Great Wuda is not very optimistic about the Giants this year. Hopefully they prove you wrong. Hopefully they prove me wrong. I don't have them going to the playoffs. Hopefully they have a really good year. Peraza coming up. He's 2 for 3. 2 singles today. Let's go. Darnell is right. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Betances. Slider swung on, hit on the ground to third, fielded cleanly by McNeil. He'll throw over to first. 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Let's go, baby. Am I clean? Yeah, no, I don't think I'm clean shaven. I got a little stubble. Fabian might be a new Met fan. I'm going to be doing a lot of these Met games, so if you have fun in the streams, maybe you will become a Met fan, Fabian. So here we go. 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Betances looks in for the sign. And a fastball swung on, hit up. Oh, what a play by Rosario. A diving stop, gets up to his feet, and he throws him out. 2 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Ahmed flashes the leather. Shows a little range there. Nice play by Rosario. Nice. 2 down. That's 2. That's 2. 2. Who you take? I want a point guard. You know, I'll let you know once we know where we're picking. But I want a point guard. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th, and there's a fastball. Strike 1. Betances looks in for the sign. J.D. Martinez at the plate. Here's the pitch. Slider chopped on the ground. Foul ball. 0-2. It's strange to... Yeah, I'm definitely an oddity, Great Wuda. Have I ever done a live stream with a Patriot? I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever worked with a Patriot YouTuber, Simon. Pretty sure I haven't. It'll be an 0-2 from Betances. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses upstairs. 1-2, 94 on the gun. Sam, yes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball again. Upstairs. 2-2. All right. Calm down, Betances. Let's get out of it. Here's the 2-2. Slider in the dirt. Full count. Your brother is a giant Nick and Met fan. Yeah, I'm the same. Same 3. Tell him to subscribe, Big Oso. Bogart's on deck for the Red Sox. Betances tries to get out of it. It'll be a full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Slider swung on, hit in the air, left field, and that's going to drop down for a single. So a 2-out single here for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the 8th. Well, Jake, tell one of your brothers to subscribe. We agree on our teams. What would be my last meal? I'd have to go with a steak. Although, yeah, I'd have to go with a steak. Medium rare. I'll go with the filet mignon, but it depends, what I feel like that day. But mashed potatoes. Yeah, steak and potatoes. Mac and cheese. Here's the pitch from Betances. Fastball misses outside, 1-0. I appreciate that, Big Oso. Your brother's the best. I love that, dude. Get him on your main channel. Maybe I will pop him on the main chat. He's a big fight fan. So I may stream a fight soon, and if we do, I'll probably have him on for that. Here's the 1-0. Fastball swung on, hit in the air down the first base line. Give it Chase Alonso. He's not going to be able to get there. But if I ever do a play-by-play for a fight, I'll probably have Greg on. He's not a big sports guy outside of fighting, but he's definitely into fighting, whether it's boxing or UFC. Benjamin, man, thanks so much for love. I really appreciate it. He says, why is it Asia always calls you sexy, but Bad Dog is a loon? You already met Asia. It's a match made in heaven. What are you waiting for? Benjamin's trying to tie the knot. Oh, Benjamin. Benjamin. Fried calamari is phenomenal. Here's the 1-1. That might be my last meal, too. Slider on the out, just misses outside, 2-1. Yes, I do know how the Mets got their team colors, and I'll explain it in 1 second for anybody who does not. It'll be a 2-1 pitch here from Betances. Slider on the inside corner, 2-2. So the New York used to have 3 teams. You had the New York Giants of baseball, the Brooklyn Dodgers, and the New York Yankees. And I think it was around 58 or 60. The Dodgers and the Giants left New York, and the Mets came around in 62. And the orange comes from the Giants, the blue comes from the Dodgers. And all their fans came over to the Mets because they were National League fans. Here's the 2-2. Slider, inside outed. Down the right field line, and a nice catch there by Conforto on the run. That'll do it. We'll head to the top part of the 9th. It's the Mets 8. It's the Red Sox 2. The Mets with a 6-run lead as they look to close it out. What's going on, Nate? Nate says y'all y'all selling Chris out here. Asia's awesome. He's putting me on the spot. You and Greg should do more, but yeah, I'm probably going to do a fight soon. Actually, my brother brought that up to me. We'll probably do a fight soon. I don't know when there's going to be a big one. It's got to be a big one. I'm not going to just do one. It's got to be like a big one. Tomorrow is the same time, I think. I think it's at 7 or 7:30. I'm not going to be able to do at least the first half of it, but I'm going to try to do the end of the game if it's close. If it's like 7-1, I'm not going to do it, but if it's close, I'll probably do the end of the game, and then I'm going to do the full game the next day. And thank you for posting to the Twitter, Jawad. I appreciate that. I like these streams. They remind me of the old days. Well, old days are good, man. Old days are good. Baseball streams are fun. I love the baseball streams. It's more mellow. You get to talk to your chat. And I get into it. I'm a huge Mets fan, so I am just as emotional about the Mets as I am of the Giants, the Knicks, whatever. Baseball is a sport. When you're a diehard fan, man, you live and die with every single pitch. So I love baseball. I've always loved baseball. And yeah, I love the Mets. We're going to the playoffs this year. I think we are. You're talking about the Mets or the Giants? I think the Mets. I think the Mets are going to the playoffs this year. And John, man, thank you for posting that. If you haven't hit that like button, appreciate it. And please subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you guys for being here. That I will probably do. That fight I'll do. Actually, that's the fight my brother brought up, and I know it's a exhibition. I'll call that fight. The Tyson fight, I'll call that fight. I don't know when it is. He's fighting Roy Jones Jr. I'll call that fight. That'll be fun. Yeah, I'll call that one. Chris, what is your Knicks record prediction? I can't give you the prediction yet, Nona, because I don't know their team yet, right? I think the team's going to be completely flipped. They signed a bunch of guys to basically 1-year deals, 2-year deals with a 1-year opt-out. So half the team is going to be different. So I got to wait and see what the team looks like at the end of free agency and the draft before I make that decision. Brandon Workman coming in last year was great. 73 games, he threw to a 1.88 ERA, 71 2/3 innings. He surrendered 29 hits, 45 walks. He had 104 strikeouts. So he's a really good pitcher. Conforto's going to lead off for the Mets here in the top of the 9th. Yeah, Tyson versus Jones. It's September 12th. All right, I'm going to call that fight. Conforto digs in. Here's the pitch. And a slider misses upstairs 1-0. That's a guarantee. You guys have my guaranteed stamp of approval. I will definitely be calling the Tyson fight. It'll probably be a little delayed because I'm going to watch it on the Fire Stick. But I'm going to call it for sure. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball misses upstairs to Conforto. Good eye. 2-0. New York for Life. It's not really subscribers. It's viewers. With videos, and I'm not that far off. Hopefully we have a football season, and it's views on your videos. That's how you make money on YouTube. So it's just about grinding and, keep giving you guys something to watch and have fun. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air down the left field line, and that's foul. 2-1. Oh, Benjamin, you put me on the spot again. You never answer my question when it comes to Asia or anything unrelated. All right, I'm going to answer your question. It'll be a 2-1 pitch here in the top of the 9th to Conforto. Swung on and hit on the ground, and that's a seeing eye single here in the top of the 9th. The Mets got a leadoff single from Conforto. Conforto continues to swing a good bat. Snowfest Asia or anybody else. I'm not on YouTube to date. I'm on here to to grow my content and produce videos for you guys, go live, and this isn't Match.com. So there's your answer. Cespedes coming up here in the top of the 9th. The Mets lead 8-2. 1 on, nobody out. Yeah, the Mets are dominating, Rafael. I agree. Big Oso, the draft's not that good. That's what everybody's saying. Here's the pitch to Cespedes. Swung on. Oh, he hit it right at him. Hit it on the screws, but right to the third baseman. A double play. So 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. And thank you for posting the movie channel, Bigger Mike, man. I really appreciate that. And yeah, if you guys haven't done so, please check out the movie channel. Subscribe to that. Please subscribe here. I appreciate it. So 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. We'll see who comes in to pitch for the Mets. It's not a save situation. And here's the pitch from Workman, and hit on the ground to short. Bogarts, that's not Bogarts, rather. Fields it cleanly, throws over to first, and that'll do it. We'll head to the bottom part of the ninth. They had to shift on that play. It's the Mets 8, Red Sox 2. We'll see if the Mets can close out the ball game. Let's go Mets, baby. Braves and Nationals lose. We're about to gain another game on them if we could hold on here in the ninth inning. And the Mets get off to a nice 3-2 start after getting crushed the other night in the game I called. That was horrible, 14-1. But I told everybody, man, games like that happen. You got to forget it, move on to the next day. That's what the Mets did. They won last night, and hopefully they're able to hold on and get 2 straight. Let's go Mets, baby. What's going on? Break the cycle, man. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Let's get a win here. Let's get to 3-2, my man. And Afghanistan, man, thank you so much for posting that, man. I really appreciate that, buddy. Just threaten everybody to subscribe like Fisk. Finish the mission. That's right, man. Been a Mets fan since 85 and a Bears fan since 84. Well, Sam, you picked a good time to root for the Chicago Bears and the Mets. You picked a damn good time to root for both those teams. 84, you waited 2 years. They won you a championship for the Mets, and the Bears won you the first year you started rooting for them. So, since then, you haven't had good luck, but you got off to a really good start. So, here we go. It'll be the bottom of the ninth here as the Mets look to close out the ball game and try to get to 3-2. I am praying that Stephen Cohen buys out the Mets. Oh, that'd be a dream come true for me. I am praying. Don't say that, Irish New York. Steve Cohen would be the richest owner in baseball. Hunter Strickland coming in for the Mets, and he sucks. So far this year, he's pitched 1 1/3 innings. He surrendered 3 runs. Last year, he had a 5.55 ERA. He's not good, but we'll see if he can not give up 6 runs as he comes on to close out the ball game. Kevin Pillar will lead off. He's 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and an RBI. Yeah, Wilpons are trash. The coupons, that's what I call them. The coupons. You hope the Giants go on sale? I don't think that'll... Well, it's possible. Mara's not the wealthiest owner, but it's been inside that family forever. And here comes Strickland. Comes to the set. Here's the pitch to Pillar. And a fastball just misses outside, 1-0. People call me a bandwagon when I liked the team when I was 4. Nah, you just picked a good time, man. As long as you stick with them, you're not a bandwagon. It'll be a 1-0 pitch here to Pillar. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and that's fouled off into the seats, 1-1. Michael Scott, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for being here, buddy. Yeah, Mara doesn't have a lot of money, Stealth. It'll be a 1-1 pitch here from Strickland. And here's the pitch. Slider in the dirt, 2-1. Come on, Strickland. You know he's going to make it interesting. You know it's not going to be an easy inning. Pirates lead the Brewers 8-6. Indians over the White Sox 5-3. Minnesota 6-2 over the Cardinals. Arizona 3-0. Houston 2-0 over the Dodgers at the end of 4. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Pillar. And a slider on the outside corner, 2-2. Nice pitch. That's awesome. Sam, that's awesome, man. I've been a Met fan for about 30 years. 25 years. I'm 34. I probably started getting into them around 9 or 10. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Strickland. Fastball drilled in the air down the right field line, and that'll reach the seats. Taco, we always got issues, man. All Met fans see a therapist. We all have a therapist. It'll be a 2-2 pitch from Strickland. And here's the pitch. Slider in the dirt. 3-2. Oh, just can we just have an easy inning, please? Just easy. 3 outs. Come on. It's not hard. Born a Mets fan. That's awesome, Matt. So you got to really appreciate the 86 championship. Here's the 3-2. Fastball drilled in the air down the right field line, and we'll do it again. Full count. The Mets are taking care of business today. Great to see after they got bombed so bad in the last. Yeah, Sacred, that was brutal. They won yesterday, so this would be 2 in a row if they could hold on. They get the 3-2. Nice start. And then they got the Grom pitcher tomorrow, so we got a good chance to get the 4-2. But we got to win this game first. 3 outs. Strickland comes to the set. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air. That's going to be a gapper. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Conforto's going to field it up against the wall, and a leadoff double by Pilar. Get the bullpen ready. My God, Strickland. You had to bring in Strickland. You couldn't put. I would rather them throwing like Dom Smith than Strickland. At least Dom Smith to be interesting. This guy sucks. How's this guy in the big leagues? Runner on second, nobody out. I was at MSG. Billy Joel was watching series well performed. Interesting. Fabian, have a great night, my man. So here comes Strickland. Chavez at the plate. Here's the pitch. And swung on, hit on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly by McNeil with the shift. Throws over. 1 away. Runner advances to third. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. Big out. We'll give up a run. Just get an out here. Thank you for posting to Twitter. I appreciate it. Strickland's pitching. Jackie Bradley is coming up. He's 0 for 3. Strickland comes to the set. Here's the pitch to Bradley. And a slider in the dirt. 1-0. Mets with the infield shift. They got McNeil shifted all the way over from third base. He's playing this basically the second base position up on the grass as they're looking for Bradley to pull here. Strickland looks in for the sign, comes to the belt. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and hit in the air. That'll reach the seats. It'll even up the count at 1 apiece. 94 miles an hour on the gun. Come on, Strickland. Paul Dolan is worse than the Wilpons. It's close, man. The Wilpons are pretty bad. Wilpons are in a big market city. They spend like a small market franchise. That's a problem. Plawecki on deck. It'll be a 1-1 pitch here in the bottom of the 9th. Strickland looks in for the sign. And here's the 1-1. Fastball hit on the ground. Chopper fielded cleanly. Comes in. Throws to first. 2 away. Run scores. 8-3. 2 outs. All right. Let's go, baby. One more. The former Met coming up. Kevin Plawecki as the Mets lead by 5. Maxwell, I appreciate the subscription, buddy. Thank you very much. Michael, we never get to relax. You know that. It's like we're on eggshells at all times. Here's Plawecki. Plawecki 2 for 3, a double, a single, a run scored. The former Mets off to a good start this year. Strickland looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Slider off the outside corner, 1-0. Let's go Mets, baby. Here's the 1-0 from Strickland. And a fastball swung on and fouled off the backstop. 1-1, 96 miles an hour. Appreciate that, MYG31. Let's go Mets, baby. Mets bullpen must have the worst ninth inning ERA in MLB history. The Mets bullpen last year was abysmal. This year hasn't been, he obviously blew a save there. Second game of the year. And here's the 1-1. Slider misses outside. 2-1. Let's go Mets, baby. Yeah, Strickland sucks. Sacred. Yeah, he's got to be near our worst if he's not our worst. He sucks. Benintendi in the on-deck circle. But they have such a big lead that they don't want to waste the good pitchers. Here's the 2-1. Fastball swung on. Oh, a diving stop by McNeil. Gets up, throws to first. Oh, he couldn't pick it. Oh, they got a 2-out. I think you got to call that a single. That was hit way too hard. But Alonso could have picked that to end the game. He's not able to do it. McNeil does a great job just knocking that ball down. It was belted. But you got to catch that, Alonso. He should have caught. I know it was hit hard, but McNeil's got to catch that. I know it handcuffed him. Oh. So they get that's probably an error after looking over the replay. So they get a runner on. They make us sweat a little bit here in the bottom of the ninth. 8-3. Oh, come on. Benintendi coming up. Here's the pitch from Strickland. Slider swung on, fouled off. 0-1. Come on. Strickland looks in for the sign, comes to the set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner leads from first. Slider on the outside corner, 0-2. Let's go, baby. One more. One more. Jared Williams, thanks for popping in, man. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Strickland. Slider misses downstairs, 1-2. Afghanistan Bull, Seawold. Oh, yeah, that's what I call him. He sucks. He might be even worse. He's bad. No, I'd like if they kept him away from the bullpen at all times. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Benintendi. Swung on and missed, and the Mets pull it out. The Mets win 8-3. They get to 3-2 on the year. Strickland closes out the game. Jacob deGrom will pitch for the Mets tomorrow against the Boston Red Sox as they come back home to Citi Field for the home-and-home 4-game series. 2 in Boston, 2 in New York. The Mets take the first 2 in Boston. They bounce back nicely after that 14-1 loss or whatever it was. And now they've won 2 in a row. They win 8-3 at Fenway Park. A big win by the New York Mets. They have an opportunity to get the 4-2 tomorrow with their ace on the hill. They followed up with Steven Matz in the second game at Citi Field. Let's go Mets, baby. Let's go Mets, baby. Put it in the books. That's right, my man. 8-3. New York Mets. Let's go, baby. As far as the Mets tonight, Rosario was 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. McNeil, 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. J.D. Davis hit a home run to opposite field off the pesky pole. He was 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, and 2 RBIs with a home run. And Robbie Cano had a big RBI early in the game. He was 2 for 3 with an RBI, a walk, and a run scored. So, all around, a good effort offensively by the New York Mets. And most importantly, Peterson makes his debut start, gets a win. Throws 5 2/3, throws 78 pitches, gives up 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 7 hits in 5 2/3. Was able to get in and out of trouble throughout, the near 6 innings. So a pretty good debut start by Peterson, the 5th starter by the Mets, and the Mets get a much-needed win here as they get to 3-2. Let's go Mets, baby. Michael Scott, you got it, man. Thank you for being here. James, man, thank you so much, man. Love the Mets. You and me both, Baylor. Love the Mets. Let's get a win tomorrow with DeGrom. Kristoff says fluke. We'll see tomorrow when we get the 4-2. When we get the 4-2, my man. John, big win tonight, my man. Live it up, baby. Live it up. Sam, great game, man. Great win. Hopefully I see you back on the channel. Thank you for checking it out. Like I said throughout the stream, I'll be live. I'm hoping for the last 3 innings tomorrow. 3-4 innings. Because I got something to do. But if not, if I'm not able to go live, I'll definitely be live for the next game with Steven Matz on the hill for the entire game. So hopefully I see some of you guys back here for that. Thank you to everybody for being here. I really appreciate it, man. TD, you have a great night, buddy. Have a great one. Sam, man, have a good one, my man. Yeah, great win, JMG. Good win tonight. Thanks as always, Chris. Awesome stream as usual. Have a good night. You too, my man. Sports Influencer, have a great night. Simon, man, thanks so much for the love, man. Great win. Let's go, Mets, baby. Great stream, Chris. You go. You got it, Jawad. Irish, man, have a good night, my man. Mark, have a good night. Looking forward to That's right, Sacred Dust. Let's get another W tomorrow, my man. Let's get another W tomorrow. And let's try to sweep them out. Let's win all 4. Let's put them in a hole, man. Chris Lamore, man, I really appreciate that, man. I know the Met fans got a smile on their face after tonight. I know Yankee fans do, too. We beat up on the Red Sox 2 straight. We helped you guys out. It's time for you guys to start helping us out a little more. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it, man. Body Knowledge, you got it, man. Hope to see you again soon. Marjorie says, thanks for the game, Chris. No TV coverage here. You got it, Mar. Are you kidding me, Marjorie? You're freaking awesome. You're in all my streams. You're always on Twitter trying to help me out. You always watch my videos. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much for all your support. Sports Record says, great stream, Chris. Go Tribe. Good night, my man. You got it, buddy. Have a good one, my man. Good night, Christopher. You got it, Bigger Mike, man. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for posting the links tonight. Means a lot. I'll try to promote that more as, get that a little bit more organized next time. Let's go, Mets, baby. 3-1 homer for the Padres. There you go, Sonor. Peace out. You got it, KP, man. Have a good one. Sam, have a good one, my man. John, have a good one. Emmanuel, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. Afghanistan, my man. One of my best. Thank you so much for being here, part of the Mod Squad. Have a good night, guys. Mets fans, live it up, baby. We're 3-2. We got a winning record. And after tomorrow, 10% of the season is over. Okay, we got to win tomorrow. We're 4-2. 6 games a lot by the standards of this year. So, nice start by the New York Mets. Let's keep getting wins. Let's put these wins up on the board, and let's get to some playoff baseball. Let's go, Mets, baby. Thank you guys for tuning in to the stream. You guys are the best supporters on YouTube. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Looking forward, hopefully, to tomorrow night. Have a good night, guys.